Good morning, afternoon, and good evening. How are you all? I hope that everyone is cool. So, new day with new price action. Welcome, brother. Welcome to everyone. Make sure that you can listen me clearly. At the same time, make sure that the sound is cool, the audio, video, everything is cool. There is no problem. Don't forget to give me the likes. I just need to confirm that you can listen me clearly. Then I will start talking about the price action because I have to finish this before 9:30. I'm all okay, Jonathan. Thanks for asking, man. I'm all okay. There is a box. I hope that this box will go away very soon. It's clear. Perfect. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I so far I can see there is a box is roaming, but I hope that it will be gone. Uh you should see my screen. Yesterday, for the dollar index, I told that when market will come to this constant crossment, I would love to see some kind of reaction, a very small reaction, at least until this order block, if you remember or not. So it came here and it has given me that reaction, come back again over there, give me another reaction, then boom, it is actually going for this buy side liquidity, that buy side liquidity. I have this two buy side liquidity, which is my target for dollar index. Brother, there is a box, right? Something loading on your screen. Yeah, it will be gone very soon. Okay, it will be gone. Trust me. It's because of my internet. In Bangladesh, the internet, everything is not stable yet. Okay, so the protest still it's going on. The student protest. I hope that all of you know about that protest. It's a quota protest, so it's not uh, done yet. So yeah, so in dollar index, it tapped to this order block perfectly, and it's going higher now. I'm okay with that. It can spend little time here, then it will go higher. I really don't have anything to say about this dollar index. All I would love to say, I would love to see some kind of bull run. It doesn't need to reach for this buy side liquidity by today, and that is also not expected. But overall, I'm bullish for dollar index. Over here, this is NASDAQ. I'd love to go to daily chart first. Then I will talk about this price action. Okay, so here is your daily chart, and you can see so far price is trading this daily fair value gap. I want to see that market will come today it will come to this fair value gap. That is my expectation, first expectation. Now, are you bullish, brother? Am I bullish or am I bearish? That will be clear when I'll be in 15-minute chart. But from daily chart, all I would love to say that I want to see the reaction from this daily fair value gap, this reaction today. Okay, not yesterday. Yesterday, remember, we had the range, Friday range. But today, my target is this bearish fair value gap from daily chart at first. Now, you can see that I didn't mark this daily bearish fair value gap. Why? I will explain that later. Just remember, that is my first expectation. Am I bullish? No. Am I bearish? No. I would love to go to hourly chart now. Now, here is my hourly chart, and from hourly chart, really, I don't have anything in my chart. All I know, these two fair value gap around that area, though I don't want to see market will reach toward, I mean, until that fair value gap, but it can reach until these two fair value gap today. It can reach until that area. It's not my expectation. And from hourly chart, I really don't have anything to say. You know that I love 15-minute chart, so most of my explanation will be in 15-minute chart. But from hourly chart, I just keep looking for some kind of liquidity, obvious liquidity. If I get some kind of obvious liquidity from hourly chart, I actually mark them. Now you can see this high and that high, they're relatively equal highs. I didn't mark them because I marked them from my 15-minute chart. So that's why I didn't mark them. And from hourly chart, I really don't have anything to say. I would love to go to 15-minute chart. It's going to be very small explanation of the price action before the session. Okay, so here, this is my 15-minute chart. Now, before going anywhere in this price action, I would love to ask, what is today? Today is Tuesday. Tuesday is actually the manipulation day. What is manipulation? Market will take the buy side liquidity, market will take the sell side liquidity. Which one is going to be taken at first? It depends on your weekly analysis. Are you bearish? Are you bullish? Now, in my opinion, this week will be bearish, so market will go for the sell side liquidity. As you can see, dollar index is going higher for the buy side liquidity. So far, I can expect that market is going for the sell side liquidity. This is my extreme sell side liquidity. This to sell side liquidity is the extreme sell side liquidity. This is the 15-minute fair value gap, last fair value gap. This two blue line is the 15-minute last fair value gap. This two is the new day opening gap. I kept it until now. You can see it has created Thursday, 25th July. Okay, so I kept it until now. I'll remove it, don't worry. This fair value gap it has created around Wednesday. Wednesday is not fair value gap, sorry, new day opening gap. Wednesday new day opening gap. Thursday new day opening gap. Okay, these two new day opening gap I have in my chart. This is that buy side liquidity. Is that obvious buy side liquidity? So clean buy side liquidity? Absolutely. Why I didn't mark the daily fair value gap? Because above this high, the daily fair value gap has started. So if market has taken this buy side liquidity, market is already in the daily bearish fair value gap. Okay. So this is primarily okay. And now about the sell side liquidity, what do I have? This low, that low. This is that a swing low? Yeah. This is a swing low. Yeah. This is a swing low. This is your sell side liquidity. This is your buy side liquidity. Manipulation means market will take both buy side liquidity and sell side liquidity. Both of them will be taken. As I told, if market is going to fall, as depending on your weekly analysis, you will expect market will take the buy side liquidity first. If your expectation is market will actually going higher, or it will go for all-time high or something like bullish, okay, your weekly analysis is telling you that market is going higher, then it will take the sell side liquidity. At the same time, it will take Monday high or Monday low. Monday high and Monday low is actually the liquidity. But brother, previous day high, previous day low, liquidity. Here, today is Thursday, I mean Tuesday. Tuesday, you will look for previous day high, previous day low. What is that? Monday low. Look, this is Monday low. This is Monday high. Market has taken this Monday low. It is going to take that Monday high now. There, this is the Monday high. Market is going to take that Monday high. If the Monday high, there is a Friday high, which has not taken by Monday high. The Friday high, okay, this is not Friday high, this is Thursday high. If there is a Friday high, after taking the Monday high, you will expect market is going to take the Friday high. Same, after taking this Monday low, if you see market, there is a Friday low below the Monday low, you can expect that market will take the Friday low as well. If it is very near to that Monday low, okay, then you will expect market is going to take the Friday low as well. If market doesn't take the Friday low, no problem. Did it take the Monday low? Yeah. But after taking the Monday low, still market is falling. Why? To take the Friday low. If you see market is reversing, perfect. After taking this Monday low, market is going reverse. There is nothing wrong. And this is more obvious that market is going to take Monday low, previous day low, and previous day high. Above the previous day high, maybe this high has taken Friday high. Now, when Monday has taken the Friday high, at the same time, it has made some kind of obvious fair value gap around that area. Some kind of fair value gap, last fair value gap, or clean, very clean, something like that. If you see over here, there is nothing, right? There is nothing. Though Monday high has taken Friday high, but it didn't make any kind of fair value gap. That is, uh, what is that? I really wish I could hear you very well. My voice is not clear. I mean, my sound is not clear, guys. Oh man, isn't it clear? What is manipulation day? Will it not go long? Dollar index? We have seen that before. I didn't understand, Mano. Guys, my voice is not clear. It should be clear though. Sounds good, bro. It's clear. Okay, sound is great. Okay, I guess then, Abedin, brother, there is some problem with your headphone, I guess, because it seems like clear to all of them. Okay, so what I was talking, when Monday high has taken Friday high, then if it can make some kind of obvious fair value gap, you don't need to think that market is going to take that Monday high. After taking this Monday low, you don't need to think that market is going to take that Monday high. It can simply trade that Monday fair value gap, some kind of last fair value gap or obvious fair value gap, then it can fall. As you can see, there is nothing obvious fair value gap or something. So simply I will expect market is going to take that Monday high. Above Monday high, if you see there is some kind of obvious liquidity, very clean, I mean, something like very clean liquidity, then you will expect after taking that liquidity Monday high, market is going to take that liquidity as well. So far you can see Thursday high and Monday high has made relatively equal highs. So after taking Monday high, you just don't think that market is going to reverse again. Instead, you will think market is going to take that relatively equal highs. So there is some point. I'm not going to repeat them after this session when it will be end. You please watch this part again. Okay, this is the guidelines. If you don't have that guidelines, you are gambling. Okay, so here that is my expectation that market is going to take that buy side liquidity. After taking that buy side liquidity, I will expect market will fall again. Why? Market has taken already Monday low, so why market needs to fall again? After taking the liquidity, as it is manipulation, market will go for the sell side liquidity as well. But it doesn't need to take this sell side liquidity. If it has taken that sell side liquidity, nothing wrong. But it doesn't need to take this sell side liquidity. After taking that buy side liquidity, it will fall again. That is my expectation. So when market is around that area, what is that area? Now I marked this low. See, this is, I just marked a box. This is the buy side liquidity. This is the sell side liquidity. This is the 50%. See this dotted line, this is the 50%. When market is above this 50%, you will simply look for the buy. That means market is going for that buy side liquidity. If there is the way I explained, if Monday has taken Friday high, then there is a kind of fair value gap, then you will expect market is reaching for that fair value gap at least. If you see that Monday didn't take that Friday high, then you will simply expect market is going to take that Monday high. Then if it is overzealous, it can take that Friday high as well. If Monday has taken the Friday high or it didn't take the Friday high, but above the Monday high, there is some kind of liquidity, you will simply think that market is going to take that that obvious liquidity, as your bias is bearish, weekly bias is bearish. Now, does it need to happen the way I'm explaining? No, it doesn't need to happen. But if it happens, I will participate in this price action. If it doesn't happen, simply I'm not gonna touch this market. What do you mean by that? If market can take that buy side liquidity, if market can take that buy side liquidity, then I will simply think that market is going to reverse again, at least for this sell side liquidity. At least for this sell side. I'm not thinking market is going to take this sell side liquidity. At least for this sell side liquidity. So simply I will start to look for sell. But what happened? Market actually trades some kind of fair value gap, then it is keep going higher. It is keep going higher, okay? When market is above this buy side liquidity, if it come here for this buy side liquidity, I am not going to participate in that buy down. No, I am not going for that buy down. This is the part, brother, very important. You have to understand this part clearly. When market will take, why this buy side liquidity? Because this is above Monday high. Here, previous day high is important for me. Brother, you don't look for that. I told that this previous day high, previous day low is important for Tuesday only, not any other day. That means if you want to use this concept, previous day high, previous day low, every single day, oh man, you are in a great danger. This is the part you are not going to learn from anyone else because they don't want to teach you this. And please don't believe me. Whatever I'm telling you, please don't believe me. Go to your chart. The way I explained, the Monday will make 95% of the time it will make the liquidity. Don't believe me. Go to your chart, watch it. If it works 95%, okay, 95% of the time, not 100%. Out of 100 times, it will work 95 times. Use that. If you see no, it's not working like that way, throw that into the dustbin. Never come back again to me. So when market has taken this high, this buy side liquidity, then I will simply expect market is going to fall. If it didn't fall, instead it taps some kind of fair value gap or anything, and then it is keep going higher. That buy down, I'm not going to participate in that buy down. Why you are not going to do that? You don't know how to participate? I know, brother. I am not influencing you to participate in that buy down. You will participate in that buy down after after a while, when you know what is happening, exactly what is happening in this market. At the beginning, no, you won't participate in that buy down. Instead, you will plan some kind of sell until that area. This is called planning. This is called trading. Learn it first, earn the money first, then try to participate in every single of run. Until then, don't don't depend on the price. Okay, market is going higher, so I'm gonna take part. I'm gonna participate over there. If you do that, trust me, 29 days you will earn money, and the last day you will lose all of your profit. It is going to happen. So you have to be careful about that, because you will have to have a plan. If you don't have the plan, you are not trading, you are gambling. Okay, guys. So that was the pre-market analysis. Oh, by the way, I would love to remove this box. I hope that you understand what is the meaning of this box. I would love to talk about this new opening gap. When market is above this new opening gap, can you look for sell? No. What do you mean by that? Why I can't look for sell? Absolutely, you can look for sell, but you have to understand the part. If you see market is around that area, okay? So it's near about 39 handle. You got a sell setup over there. Yeah, you can look for that sell until the new opening gap high, because this new opening gap is very strong. Here, I would love to add one more thing. Write it down. Brother, new opening gap didn't respect here. New opening gap didn't respect here. Didn't respect here. Didn't respect here. Then how do I know when market is going to respect by this new opening gap? What is the difference? Everyone tell that new opening gap is important. Then what is the important? Why did you ask us to write down the note? The note is always you expect that market is going to respect that new opening gap. If it doesn't respect, don't worry. This time market didn't respect, but that doesn't mean market can't respect the new opening gap. See here, market is not going to respect the new opening gap. If you think like that way, you are wrong. It is not respecting the new day opening gap. That doesn't mean it can respect the new day opening gap. So how we can use this new day opening gap? You know that perfectly, obviously. I am explaining the new day opening gap every single time. But the part is, when you see market is not respecting the new day opening gap, that doesn't mean in future market is not going to respect this new day opening gap. Absolutely, brother. This is wrong. You always think that this new day opening gap is going to respect every single time. If it didn't respect, no worries, but that doesn't mean in future it is not going to respect. It is going to respect. So you have to think like that way. No sell is valid very near from the new opening gap. So maybe market is over there. So if you take a sell from there, 8 handle, right? You take a sell over there until this sell liquidity. Wrong. Because your range should be until the new opening gap high. Now, if you see market is around that area, you are going to look for a sell. It's cool, because you have a long range until the new opening gap high. You have a long range. 62 handle. It's cool. You may be able to get 20 handle. It's cool. But no buy is valid from below this new opening gap. But if you can frame a buy setup from there, there is nothing wrong, because you have a long range until the new opening gap low. Okay, this is the important part. You please write it down. It's important. Okay, so that's all at the beginning of today's live streaming, and I have already explained. So please don't tell me when market is going higher or lower, and I'm not framing any trade. Please don't come back to me and tell me whether I took that buy. When I was looking for sell, you find out a buy setup. Okay, maybe here I'm looking for a buy, but actually market is falling. Okay, market started to fall, and there was a sell setup. You took that sell and then come back to me and tell me I took that sell, I got profit. Please don't do that. I'm not here to see your trade or to show my trade. I'm here to tell you how to plan the day, how to read the price action, how to go with your expectation, how to wait for your expected price action, and how to frame your trade when you will get everything in align with your expectation, how you are going to frame your trade. That's my intention to come here. Okay, I'm not here to show off, or I'm not here to see how beautiful trader you are. You are a very good trader. I know that. If you look for something that is I'm not looking for and you got profit, congratulations, brother. Just don't tell me that, okay? Okay. Last new day opening cap. If it is less than 10 handle, I don't mark them. Here, I would love to use just 2 minutes for advertisement. There is your Apex code. If any of you are interested about copy trading, then here there is 150k, 250k, and 300k. Any of this account you will get by $40. And if you can pass it, that means one day. Just need one day. If you can pass it by one day, no problem. If you pass it by 30 days, no problem. But you have to finish it within 30 days. Okay, I mean 1 month. If you can pass it, you have to pay $85 for lifetime fee. The code is T2 Wizard. So if you use that code, I'll be benefited little bit. Okay, so if any of you are interested to use that code, no problem. I'll be happy. Okay, and if you would love to trade the my funded futures, here 50k is just for $80. If you use the same code T2 Wizard, you are going to get 5% discount, which is going to be $76 something. If you fail it, then you have to pay $50 reset fee. Then at the same time, if you use that same code, you will get 5%, so it's gonna be $47.50. And you can see all the rules over there for 100k, 150k. My advice is to go, if any of you would love to trade through the prop firm, always try to go 150k. You don't have the money, you have the money for 50k, don't take the prop firm. Wait and try to gather some more money until it is you are able to get that one, because 150k is the best in my opinion. So for both here and Apex or any other platform. Okay, you can see all of these things. Here is the trade I mean the expert plan as well. If any of you would love to interest about prop firm, please make sure that you have used that code T2 Wizard. Okay, and on the left top corner there is Bluenox, which has 90%. Okay, we have it news around 10, so no entry until 10 a.m. No entry is valid until 10 a.m. There is a Bluenox. Okay, so if any of you are interested about that Bluenox prop firm, make sure that you have used the same code for T2 Wizard. At the same time, please don't forget to give me the likes. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Be the part of our family. It's falling, brother. You are wrong. It is not going for that buy side liquid. I don't care. If it keep falling, I don't care. I would love to wait. What happened? Speed is cool. Okay, it's a connection problem actually. Are you going to participate here? Now, this is the part where you have the news around 10, so you should not participate in this price action. Instead, you should wait. Okay, you should wait. Now, don't look at this price action. Focus on 15-minute chart. What is happening in 15-minute chart? Focus over here in 15-minute chart. Because as I'm looking for this buy side liquidity, obviously I would love to see the 15-minute candle is not going to close below this new day opening gap. Instead, I would love to see it will respect this new day opening gap and then it will keep going higher for that buy side liquidity. That is my expectation. If I get a market structure shift over here, I can go for that trade, which is going to be highly risky. Why? The reason is we have a news around 10. Now that news is not that much important. Okay, like some kind of CPI, FOMC, PMI, PPI. It's not like them. So we can trade this thing as 10 is too far from right now, and I'm expecting market is going for that buy side liquidity. Yeah, I can go for the buy if I get some kind of obvious setup over there. Okay, so what market has to do? Market, after taking some kind of liquidity, as you can see, market has taken all of the liquidity. Tap to this 830 open. This is the 830 open. Okay, now it is going higher. All I need to see if it can make a market structure shift toward the buy side liquidity with a fair value gap, immediate reaction. Is that high probability? It's not high probability. Only there is a news around around 10. That is why it's not high probability. Except that, as that setup is not, that news is not too important. I mean, you see, the news is not like so dangerous, okay, something like that. So in that type of situation, I believe that we are able to catch that risk. Okay, this is my just opinion. That doesn't mean I'm telling you to take that buy. I'm just telling you uh, the situation over here. As 10 is too far from 930, right? It's too far. So if I am able to catch some kind of run around, before 950, then I believe that there is nothing wrong actually. But for that, you have to wait for the setup. First, it has to make the setup. If it failed to make the setup, either way, you have nothing to do. If it make a setup, some kind of perfect market structure shift, fair value gap, immediate reaction, I can take that risk. Obviously, that setup has to have above the new day opening gap. If the buy setup created below this new day opening gap, obviously I'm not gonna touch this market. Good morning, Winston Locke. Good afternoon, good evening. Guys, push the like button. If any of you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Make sure that you have you have pushed the like button. And if any of you are new, this is your first day, I would love to clear something, brother. You are not going to get the signal here for that's for sure. Okay, you are not going to get the signal, but you are going to get the price action, how to plan the trade, how to plan a day, how to frame the trade, when you should look for buy, when you should look for sell, which buy side liquidity, which sell side liquidity you should look for. Every single thing I'm going to make so much easier, too easy to understand, in my opinion. Okay, now it's your job to decide, is it, am I making this complicated or not? Okay, so you will tell me, brother, it is too complicated or it is too easy. The way I explained this price action until that line, I believe that it's not too difficult to understand, because now you know what you are looking for. Exactly what you are looking for, you know that better than me. Right? You know better than me what you are looking for. If you don't get that, you are not going to participate in this price action. If you get that, perfect, go for that. As I told, please don't think this is a trade signal. This swing high is valid for shifting market structure. This is the swing high which is valid for shifting market structure. I got the market structure shift. All I need a fair value gap over there. If I don't get the fair value gap, I'm not gonna participate in this price run. I'll just let it go. Brother, it didn't shift the market. It has shifted the market. Look over there. Already I got the market structure shift. The problem is I don't have the fair value gap over there. When I don't have the fair value gap, I'm not going to participate in this price action. Can you take the buy over there? See this candle? This is the order block. It should respect. Now, if you push your button, that means you are disrespecting me. Please don't disrespect me. I I deserve some respect. So please don't disrespect me and instead learn the price action. We are going to frame the trade. This is the min threshold. This is the order block high. This is the min threshold. Body should not close below this low. And this is the market structure shift. The missing part is fair value gap over there. This is the propulsion block. See this one. This is the propulsion block over there. I'm going to remove this line. The part is missing fair value gap. Now, if I don't get it, I'm not gonna touch it because today I didn't get it. That fair value gap, no problem. Tomorrow I will get it. Today I didn't get, no problem. Tomorrow I will get it. When I will get it, I will take it. When I'm not going to get it, I'll just try to try to see how it is going over there. But I'm not gonna push my button. Simple logic. This is not order block. This is the propulsion block. This is the order block. Okay. This candle high is the order block. Now, if you would love to mark this order block only, there is nothing wrong as well. Just mark the order block as the propulsion block and the order block are at the same level. They're at the same level. Okay. So you can simply mark that order block. So until this order block. It's not even a good idea to take this entry. Okay. We will see. But if we had a fair value gap over here, for example, there was a fair value gap, just for example, yeah, I could go for that buy. As I don't get it, I'm not gonna push it. Instead, I would love to see if that order block was working or not. There's nothing wrong to watch the price. I'm not gonna push it. Why? Because I didn't get the fair value gap for taking the buy. I had the market structure shift, but I didn't have the fair value gap. That's why I didn't push my button. I am not interested to push the button. Instead, I would love to see if it if I got fair value gap over there, would it go for that area or not? Is this order block going to work or not? There's nothing wrong to watch the price. Now, look over here. See this high? This is also a swing high, which is valid for shifting market structure. For example, market came here little bit lower, then gave me another market structure shift with this one. When it went higher, it didn't left the sell side liquidity around that area. I will go for that buy as well. If there is a fair value gap, obviously, yeah, I will try to look for that buy as well. Time is fact. If it is near about 950, so this line, no, I'm not going to push the button around that area. Why? Because 950 is very near to 10. So I'm very near to the news. So I'm not going to take that risk. Instead, I will just observe the price. There's nothing wrong to observing the price. I know what I am looking for. You know what you are looking for. So when this candle came here, did it left any liquidity? Any sell side liquidity? No. So if it didn't left any sell side liquidity, this swing high is also valid for shipping market structure. Please don't push your button. It's my request. Please. Okay, I got the market structure shift. All I need a fair value gap now. Just a fair value gap over there and the immediate reaction. If I got it, then we will just use this thing, okay, this thing to see how it was going to work. If there is a fair value gap, and obviously that should be the immediate reaction. Remember that. So something like that until this area. If you push a button again, that is disrespect. If you want to push it button, you can push it by your analysis, but don't blame me. That's my request. Okay, please. What is that? Is that perfect? As I told, it's not perfect, as just we have the news around 10. That is the only thing. That is why it's not perfect. Otherwise, this was the perfect setup for me. as we have the news, it's not perfect. I can be wrong around that area. Why this is my target? Why you have target that high, brother? You know this is the minus 1.5 standard deviation. By the way, if it can make a entry fair value gap around that area, that is also important. It doesn't need to reach until this area. It can simply trade that entry fair value gap over there. At the same time, keep that in your mind. This was the order block entry. Okay, so the bigger one was the order block entry. So I would love to mark the entry fair value gap as well, as market is making the entry fair value gap. If it can make, actually, I'm not sure yet it will make that entry fair value gap or not. Okay, it didn't make the entry fair value gap, so there is no entry fair value gap. There's only this fair value gap. And this is the immediate reaction. That means by one candle, it reached until this fair value gap. So if I were trading, I'm already in the market. Okay, my stop loss is just below that low. Below that low. This candle low. You're going to stop out. Can be. I didn't push my button, as I told that it's not perfect. So I didn't push. But I would love to see if it works or not. It should work. That is my expectation. It should work. If it doesn't, then okay. Remember this 50%, it can reach until this that 50% as well. So actually my stop loss should cover that 50%. Remember that 50%. I don't want to cover that 50% because if I'm wrong over here, I'll be okay and I'll just close it, and I will wait to see price if price can close above that fair value gap one more time or not. Just remember that 50% here. I should cover it, but I'm not going to do that. The reason is my stop loss is going to be too big in that type of situation. So I better get stopped out over here, and I will wait for the next thing. See? Just wait for the news. Let the news go, then we will decide what to do. First, let the news go. Both of the trade got collapsed. Perfect. This order block didn't hold the price. This setup didn't hold the price. Let them go. Brother, you told that you should take that entry. Did I told that ever? I told please don't push your button. This is all the perception here right now. We have the news. That is the reason. Nothing is clear over here. You can't push your button. Though that news is not so clean, I mean so great, we could go for that trade. But in that type of situation, you have to take a risk of near about 21 handle. You have to take that risk if you would love to, if you don't want to wait for that news. As you have the news in front of you, you should not go for that trade. If I see the perfect setup, I will tell you. Don't worry. It is going to fall, brother. I don't care. If it keep falling, I don't care. I will only look for buy. So buying is my only opportunity. I am not interested to look for sell. Keep that in your mind, okay? Look over here. This candle has closed at the new day opening gap low. This is the expansion toward until this area, around that area. If it go higher, I'll be good with that. If it doesn't go higher, I'll just let it go. If you have the news in front of you, always make sure that you are not in rush. You can frame the trade. You don't need to push the button. There is nothing wrong to framing the trade. And if I see something obvious, perfect, I will keep repeating that this is the perfect setup. If it doesn't work, I'll say simply that this perfect setup didn't work. Until I see the perfect setup, I'm just not interested to push the button. Instead, I will just keep watching this market. So it came here until that area. What do I have over here? Consequent cosment rejection, top rejection. Perfect. Brother, are you still looking for buy? Market is falling. Yep, I'm still looking for buy. But yeah, below this new day opening gap, no buy is valid. So yeah, if market can go back again above this new day opening gap, I will look for buy. Otherwise, I'll just keep watching this market. Not interested to take sell. I have my plan. If my plan is wrong, I'm not going to participate in this price action. This is called trading, in my opinion. Wait, there is nothing wrong to wait. As we have the news around 10, the red folder news, we will wait. Now, either way, we don't have any opportunity to take entry because it's very near to 10, 950 to 10, 10 macro as well. It is falling, brother. Take that sell because market is falling. This sell side liquidity, I don't care. If it take that sell side liquidity, I just don't care because I will only participate in this buy. Market should take that buy side liquidity. So I don't care if market keep falling, keep falling, keep falling. I just don't care. Equal low is London low. Yep, I guess. Yeah, 430, 530. That is the London low, right? Until the news, don't wait. No perfect setup yet. I'll tell you when the perfect setup I will say I'll just simply tell you this is the perfect setup. Every day I do that. But in the same time, all the setup we will see we can frame that. Okay, you have to understand this part. We can frame that. If it works, perfect. If it doesn't work, it's also perfect. You don't need to be perfect because you are not pushing your button. You are just framing the trade. Framing the trade means this. Use this tool to frame your trade. And when you will see the perfect one, you will push the button. There is nothing wrong for framing the trade. So there is falling for this sell side liquidity. Let him fall. Just let him fall to take this sell side liquidity. It will take this sell side liquidity or let him take the sell side. What's wrong with that? You don't have this sell side liquidity only in your market. Don't you think that you have a lot of things in this market? So if it has taken this sell side liquidity, there is nothing wrong. What's wrong with that? There is nothing wrong. No buy is valid below this new day opening gap. If it is very near to new day opening gap, no buy is valid. So if you would love to take a buy, you have to wait to see the candle close above this new day opening gap. From 1 minute chart, obviously no. From 15-minute chart. If you see from 15-minute chart, market has body has closed above this new day opening gap, at least above the constant crossment, then and only then you can frame a buy setup. But if it is here somewhere, now you are looking for a buy, there is nothing wrong because you have a longer range over there. So let the news release first, then we will see. If we get 15-minute fair value gap, will you go for sell? Brother, please just pause the stream right now. Watch the first part. From I started my live streaming around 9:07, so until 9:26, I guess. Until 9:26, I explained the plan. Please watch that part. Okay, then you will understand everything. It's not about fair value gap. It's not about market structure shift 22 YT mode. It's all about the plan. You have to have a plan. If you don't have the plan, you don't know what you are doing. So you have to know first what you are doing. Your plan doesn't need to be correct every single time. If your plan was not correct, if you don't get the price action according to your plan, you are not going to touch that market. Simple. But if you get it, you have a plan and you got the price action according to your plan, you will participate in that price action. That's simple. The guys with me for so long now, if you see that someone has commented on the comment box, they are new and they ask something, you know the answer, try to help them, because it's impossible for me to keep an eye on the comment box and keep an eye on the price action. It's nearly impossible for me. So make sure that you guys are helping each other. If you know the answer, okay, it will be easier for me to concentrate on this price action. 6 minutes to go for the news. All I would love to see that market will go above this new day opening gap one more time. New day opening gap. Okay, it will go above this new day opening gap one more time. This is the target for me. At first, this is my target. It can happen like this way. It will take this sell side liquidity, then it will reverse. It can happen like that way. There is nothing wrong. But if after taking this sell side liquidity, if it keep falling in that type of situation, I have to wait for a 15-minute bearish fair value gap. After it create the 15-minute bearish fair value gap, maybe I will keep looking for the sell. I will start looking for the sell. In that type of situation, that is more risky for me. So risky. Okay, I really don't want to do that, because that is going to against everything, every price action I was expecting. Instead of that, I will start to look for the sell, because I'm predicting that market. I am expecting that market is falling, but which I really don't want to see. That market is going to take this sell side liquidity before taking this buy side liquidity. It should go for that buy side liquidity. Another reason is when market is falling from there, it is risk. I mean, it is falling from a random level, which I don't like to see. So I'm not feeling comfortable to take sell. It's not it's all about feelings. I am not feeling comfortable that market is falling. This is the reversal. It can be the reaction, but it can't be the reversal. So I'm not feeling yet good to think that market is market is falling for this sell side liquidity. Obviously, it can take this sell side liquidity before expanding higher toward that buy side liquidity. Last fair look from on mid chat has broken. Just closed it. Market seem to be falling from 15-minute propulsion block. Okay, as I told brother, it can, I mean, I can be wrong. Absolutely, I can be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm not participating in this price action. That is my first word for the streaming, right? So whatever it seems like, I don't care. When it is falling, I'm getting happy. Why? Because I am getting a bigger range to take buy. So I am loving to take see this sell. Either way, I was unable to take that sell. Why? Because it was just before the news. So I was unable to take that sell. Either way, I'm not losing anything yet. So I will see if it can reverse after taking this sell side liquidity or not. If it keep falling this sell side liquidity, trust me, it's gonna be too difficult for me to frame the sell setup. So either way, I'm not looking for sell. It should be the manipulation. It didn't do the manipulation over here. Look, this high. It didn't do the manipulation. What does it manipulation means? That means it will blow whoever took the sell. It will blow them. So whoever took the sell over there, they didn't get blown. So when they didn't get blown, I'm not looking for sell. I can't look for sell. So what is today? Tuesday. Tuesday is the most important. So I am not thinking that market is going to fall for this sell side liquidity. What it can do, can obviously take this sell side liquidity. At my beginning, I explained this. Market can take this sell side liquidity. I was expecting market will take this buy side liquidity first, then it will take this sell side liquidity. Now, if market take this sell side liquidity first, then go for that buy side liquidity, there is nothing wrong. There is just nothing wrong. I am unable to look for sell until this sell side liquidity. So I will keep looking for buy. Okay. Is that clear? How does it look like? It is falling from any kind of level. I don't care because I don't even just I don't see anything around that area. Just nothing. There was only thing that was important, and it is last travel from 15 minutes. I don't have that. When I don't have that, I am not seeing the fall. I am just seeing that it's a greater opportunity for me to take buy. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mark the regular trading hour. Actually, let me check. Okay, so this is the regular trading hour. I'm in the opening gap. I forgot to mark that. Okay, it is trading this number. Okay, perfect. So this is the news candle. Let's see. I mean, this news I really don't give that much priority to this news. But as we had the news, market can do some kind of, you know, something it can do as we had the news. To be honest, brother, I really don't want to see that market will take this sell side liquidity. I mean, if it can a shallow run, it's okay. From 15 meter, if it is a shallow run, okay. I really don't want to see this liquidity is taken. That means body close below this low. I don't want to see that. Why? Because as my expectation is market is going to fall, it should leave a lot of liquidity around that area. If it is a shallow run like this, there is nothing wrong with that. But if the body close below this low, oh man, that's going to be difficult for me to frame the trade. Nine hundred 19,150 50-minute parallel gap. Watch Tito. 19,115. Where is it? 150. Sorry. So you are talking about these two parallel gap. Both of them are inside this hourly parallel gap. So Yeah, we will see if it can reverse from this hourly fair value gap, or from 15-minute chart. If you want to mark those, you can mark them. This is the anti fair value gap from 15-minute chart here, and this is the last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. So there. So I'm going to remove the hourly fair value gap, and I would love to mark both of them. Now there is a problem. If market start to reverse from that area, just specific from there, I am also unable to look for buy setup. Why? Because market is reversing again from a random level. Either these two, any of these fair value gap should be traded. Even if market would love to go higher, any of them should be traded. If both of them are broken, then and only then I will start to look for sell for this sell side liquidity, because this is the last two level which can stop the price uh, to fall, and then it will start to go higher. So if these two fair value gap, this fair value gap is broken, then only then I will start to look for sell. Otherwise, I'm still looking for buy. I'm still thinking market is going for that buy side liquidity, so I'm still bullish. But if market start to reverse from that area, from here, no, I'm unable to look for that buy. It has to tap to this fair value gap. You can say, brother, there is a small fair value gap as well, so market has traded that fair value gap. This is not even a fair value gap. I don't mark them as a fair value gap, so it should not reverse from there. If it reverse from there, yeah, I can use the hourly fair value gap, though I'm not confident. Okay, by using the hourly fair value gap, I'm really not confident. We will see. Are you not looking for sell, brother? This is a very nice market structure sheet or something. Market has traded this fair value gap. Market is going to fall. Why you are not going to take the sell? I am unable to take that sell, brother. I am unable. That doesn't mean you are. If you would love to take that sell, please go for that. I have no problem with that. But I am not going to frame any sell setup until this fair value gap is not broken from 15-minute chart. If it is broken from 15-minute chart, then and only then I will start to look for sell until this sells liquidity. But brother, in that type of situation, it's gonna be in deep discount. Ah man. Brother, why did you mark new week opening gap? It's too small, brother. That's why I didn't mark it. I have the hourly fair value gap over here. Okay, don't forget, market has tapped to this hourly fair value gap. There is nothing wrong if it reverses from there, but I don't feel confident to look for buy as market didn't reach to this anti fair value gap from 15-minute chart. Is that clear, guys? This is the last fair value gap from hourly chart where market has tapped. Let me mark that hourly fair value gap one more time. You will understand that why I went to hourly fair value gap, because this was the messy price action over there from 15-minute chart. So this was the hourly fair value gap. Look, now I'm going to 15-minute chart one more time. When I am in 15-minute chart, I can see inside this hourly fair value gap, I have this anti fair value gap, last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. Look, from 15-minute chart, I have those. Though market has tapped to this hourly last fair value gap, there is nothing wrong. Market can reverse from there. There is nothing wrong. But I am not feeling confident because my bellwether is 15-minute chart. Though it was a messy price action over there when market reached until this last fair value gap from hourly chart. At the same time, I have these two fair value gap. It should tap any of this fair value gap before even going higher. I am not feeling comfortable. Okay, that's my point. I'm just not feeling comfortable. But it doesn't mean market can't reverse. It's not a random level because it is trading the hourly last fair value gap. But as it didn't trade the entry fair value gap or the last fair value gap from 15-minute chart, I'm just not feeling comfortable. That's all. Either way, if it really would love to go higher, as you know, I'm expecting for this. When it will go above this new opening gap from 15-minute chart, I will have thousands of opportunity to look for buy. You will see that. Don't worry. You will see that. So I don't need to take this buy. Maybe market will go higher right now for this buy side. I just don't need to take that buy. Okay. If any of you would love to take that buy, nothing wrong with that. Please go for that. Is that breaker block valid yet? Is that breaker block valid yet? Is that a perfect setup? This is the one of the most perfect setup ever. The very, very, very perfect setup. But brother, why you are not going to take it? As I explained, as it didn't tap to this anti-parallel gap, I'm not feeling comfortable. I'm not going to take this buy. Is it perfect? This is the most perfect setup ever. The best perfect setup ever. Until where? Until new day opening gap low. Until there, it's perfect. When market will reach to this daily parallel gap low, done. It's not valid yet. I mean, it's not valid anymore. So until the low of this new day opening gap, it's the perfect setup. Why you are not taking this buy, brother? Just it missed this new entry parallel gap just for what how much? Let me check. Two, just for two handle. Just for two handle. It missed that entry parallel gap. I'm not feeling comfortable. I'm not gonna push this button. Here it should be just below this breakaway gap. Okay. But it's not even 1:2 risk to reward ratio. I don't look for this. I look for this 43 handle. Is that enough for you? Is that a valid market structure shift? Why you have marked that on? Because it doesn't have the swing high on its left. It doesn't have the swing low on its right. So why you are going to mark that swing high for shifting market structure? Because this is the only swing high which you have in this market. Just only swing high. You don't have any other swing high around that area. So this is the highest swing high which is valid for shifting market structure. Is this breaker block valid? No, it's not valid yet. Why? Because market didn't close above this breaker block. So when it will close above this breaker block, then and only then it will be valid. Until then, it's not valid. Again, why this swing high is valid for shifting market structure? Now, you don't need to learn this thing right now to understand why it is valid. If you think this is not valid according to your rules, don't take this entry. There is nothing wrong. Please don't take this entry. Why it is valid? Because it is the only swing high which has market created around that area. I don't have any other swing high around that area which is valid for shipping market structure. I don't want to see the body close below the breakaway gap constant crossment. So see this breakaway gap constant crossment, it should not close below this constant crossment. If it would love to go higher, it should go higher from this constant crossment. Is it a perfect setup? That was the most perfect setup ever. But brother, you got stopped out. This is the perfect setup that just didn't work. It should reach until this area. Now, this is the part I am not feeling comfortable. The reason was market didn't tap to this entry parallel gap. 15-minute chart is my bellwether. So if it would go higher, though it will go higher, to be honest, it will go higher. But still, I am not feeling comfortable. My stop loss was too tight. I got stopped out. There's nothing wrong, but it will keep going higher. That's for sure. But here, it didn't tap to this entry parallel gap. I'm just not interested to take that entry. Simple. But brother, you got stopped out over here. My stop loss is always too tight. Just try to understand the feelings over there. Why you are going to take that entry? Because this is the perfect setup that should work. This is the very, very, very perfect setup. It should reach at least until the new day opening gap low. If I get stopped out in this area, for example, I took that entry, I got stopped out over here because I put my stop loss too tight, just below this breakaway gap. What I actually do, when market will close above this entry parallel gap one more time, I'll be in the market again until this area. It can be scissors, but it should reach at least until the new day opening gap low. It should reach until that area. We will see, no worries. We will see that very soon. I am just not feeling comfortable to take that buy. The only reason is market didn't reach to this entry fair value gap from 15-minute chart, as 15-minute chart is my bellwether. So if it was going from that area, yeah, I would go for that buy. And it didn't came here, I am not interested to look for that buy. Is it perfect? This is the perfect setup. Wick did the damage. Now the guys who don't believe me, don't, no worries. Just wait, okay? Wait, I will write down the boom. Don't worry, I will write down the boom. I love to write it down. This swing high is valid for shift. Okay, I'm going to remove this one, okay? Because it's going to hit that area. This swing high is also valid for shifting market structure. See this swing high? It is also valid for shifting market structure. A new setup inside the 22YT model. I got the market structure shift. I will take rebuy around that area. So this is going to be my rebuy around that area. Where is going to be my stop loss? Just below the breakaway gap again. Same area, around that area. This is going to be my rebuy. Wherever it will close above, go above this high, I will get my market structure. My market structure, I have got it again. Now you don't get the swing high over there, which is valid for shifting market structure. What you are going to do? See this candle, it has closed above this fair value gap, entry fair value gap. You will take the closing area, you will take rebuy over there. Where should be your target? This new opening gap low. Brother, how are you so confident about that? Because this is logical. If you don't understand the logic, I have nothing to say you. My stop loss is too tight, always, brother. It's always too tight because I know when I got stopped out, how to take re-entry. I'm explaining that things. I'm explaining that part. But in this type of situation, there is a problem. What is the problem? You have to take a partial over here now. See this high? You have to take a partial over here. Why, brother? This high and that high, now they have made relatively equal highs. You have to take a partial over there. Don't think it's a small. Still, this is 30 handle. The best is if you take a partial above that high. This is the best. But obviously, you can hold until that area. I mean, either way, it's up to you. Where you would love to take the partial, it's up to you, right? See this candle, this down close candle. Mark the 50% of that candle. Why? This is a order block that is not going to be broken. At least market should not go below this mean threshold. This is the mean threshold of that order block. What are you talking about, brother? You are not the market maker. What you are talking about? You are not the market maker. I know. See this mean threshold, it should not go below that mean threshold. Mark that opening of that candle. This is your order block. You are not the market maker, brother. You can't say like that way. You are not the market maker. I know. You got stopped out over here. Did the body close below the breakaway gap? Nope. We did the damage. I'm sorry. My stop loss is always too tight. Too tight. It's always too tight. Is this the perfect setup? This is the perfect setup ever. No need to put a stop loss too tight. If you are so confused, just put your stop loss below the candle. See, this candle has made this fair value gap. Just put it below this candle. Just below that candle. Hold it until new opening gap low. Take a partial over there. The best is if you can take a partial above that high. That is the best. It's for sure. But if you'd love to hold it until that area, that is not wrong as well. You can do it. There is nothing wrong, to be honest, brother. I'm explaining every single thing to all of you. Okay. See this candle low. This has made this breakaway gap. If you want to hold it until this low, it's okay. I love to put my stop loss just below this breakaway gap. And you can see I got stopped out over here. I don't care because I know how to take a re-entry. How it is going to work. I know that. If it doesn't work, I'm done. I'm not going to trade anymore in this market because it's making me wrong again, again, and again. Perfect. In this type of situation, I'm not going to touch this market again. Otherwise, this should be work at least until this new opening gap low. But brother, you are not the market maker. I know that. I'm just interested to mark the boom. That's all. Market should not close below this mean threshold. It should not close below this mean threshold. But it can go below this mean threshold. There is nothing wrong. But it should not close below this mean threshold. If it close below this mean threshold, then it's going to make another wardrobe block around that area, which I don't like. If I'm wrong over here and if it keep falling in this type of situation, I am done for this buy run. Why? Because 2 time market made me wrong over there. 2 time I got wrong over here. In that type of situation, I won't look for buy anymore. I will just keep waiting to see is that a wrong direction or something. I'll just look for that. It closed this mean below this mean threshold. I'm just looking for another order block yet. Just looking for another order block. Where is my order block? If it can make this candle now order block as a order block, perfect. I will stay wait for that things. Every single time my stop loss is going to be below this breakaway gap. This is my style to trade. I love to put it over there. I got 2 times stopped out. I'm done. But in this time, actually, I would take. Just wait. This is not order block anymore. This is not valid order block anymore. I guess it's the fake breakout or something. We will see that. We will see that. Still now market didn't close below this breakaway gap concurrent crossment. Still I'm bullish. I'm going to remove this breaker block because I got the mohawk. Now this is a valid breaker block. This is the mohawk. Just remember, this is the mohawk. This is a valid breaker block right now because market has closed above this breaker block. So if it is also failed and market keep falling, then I'm absolutely wrong with my bias and market is actually going for the sell side liquidity maybe, or maybe until this area. No problem. In this type of situation, I will wait. I'm not going to look for any more setup if it failed to go to the new day opening gap low, at least the low. It's not the order block anymore. The reason is it has broken the mean threshold of that area. This is the low I marked where you should put your stop loss. I'm not telling myself, I'm telling yourself where you should put your stop loss at least below this low, because this low has made this parallel gap, the breakaway gap. So still now you are safe, though you are not going to be safe, I guess. This high has traded the fair value gap from 15-minute chart. So it has traded the fair value gap from 15-minute chart. If I just remove all of this thing, you can see it. This is the 15-minute bearish fair value gap which has been traded, and market is falling from that bearish fair value gap from 15-minute chart. It's cool. Can you look for sell? No, I can't look for sell as well, as it didn't reach until this area. Market is falling. I will wait until this fair value gap is broken. Was that a perfect setup? Now guys, was that a perfect setup? That was a perfect setup. That didn't work. It didn't work for me. Even if I would put my stop loss below that low, I would be stopped out over there. As market didn't reach until this area, obviously I wouldn't be able to take the partial because my partial would be above that high. It's true. Yeah, I would take that loss. Now, did I take that entry? I would never go for that entry. The way I explained, as market didn't tap to this entry fair value gap from 15-minute chart, I am not comfortable to take that buy. This is my opinion because 15-minute chart is my bellwether. I love to observe the price from 15-minute chart. It tapped to the hourly fair value gap. There was nothing wrong. That's why that was a perfect setup. But as it didn't reach for the 15-minute chart, I told that I'm just not interested to take that buy. It is not good for me. Make sure that I told that why when market was going higher and that things was happening over there, I told that I'm not interested to take that buy because market didn't reach to that area. But if you ask me, is that a perfect setup? That is a perfect setup. To be honest, that is a perfect setup. Market is, I mean, overzealous. It is doing something very bad over there. Yeah, I can see it, but it was a perfect setup. 15-minute chart is my bellwether. I love to look for buy or sell from 15-minute fair value gap or 15-minute point of interest. So for me, I wasn't comfortable to take that buy. Okay, so this is two type of situation. If you ask me, wasn't it perfect? I have to tell you that this is perfect. But if you ask me, are you going to take that buy? No, I'm not going to take that buy. Why? I explained that. This is the entry fair value gap from 15-minute chart. This is the last fair value gap. So it's all about your thinking, what you are going to do. 15-minute chart is kind of a weather where market always try to respect. Always it try to respect. See this, it has traded the 15-minute bearish fair value gap, specifically that 15-minute bearish fair value gap. This is the part. This is why 15-minute chart is so important for me. Either way, as I told, this is the perfect setup. I admit that I took a loss. Okay, I admit that I took a loss. So I wouldn't go for that trade. Bro, there is four fair value gap in 15-minute chart. Brother, this is the entry fair value gap. This is the last fair value gap. So these two fair value gap is important. Above these two fair value gap, I'm not interested with any other fair value gap to take buy. So last fair value gap and the entry fair value gap is important for me. So market has to reach either this entry fair value gap or this last fair value gap. Okay. Now my members, if you join to my last video, last members only video, over there, what did I tell you? If you remember, reaction versus reversal. Okay. If you remember, what did I say over there? I told you guys to use the hourly chart so that you can have an idea what is happening. The way I explained, I mean, at the beginning, I told that market is reversing from a random area. I don't remember who was that, but someone told that it's not random area, it's the hourly last fair value gap. But in my last members only video, I explained why it is nearly impossible to use, not nearly impossible, it's absolutely impossible to use 4-hour chart, hourly chart, 15-minute chart, 5-minute chart, all of this time frame. If you use just 15-minute chart and 1-minute chart, that is nearly impossible to read all the price action by those two time frame only. And if you want to use other time frame as well, then how it is going to happen? So I told over there, exactly over there, and directly, very clearly, I don't use hourly fair value gap. If you don't believe me, I mean, you can recheck. Okay, I directly tell that I don't use hourly fair value gap. Just 15-minute is my bellwether. I love to spend my time with 15-minute chart. I love to believe the 15-minute point of interest. Here, this is that type of situation where I have to tell that this is the perfect setup, but I am unable to take that buy. The reason is market didn't trade that entry fair value gap. It was very near to that entry fair value gap, so it can reverse. I'm not gonna participate in that reverse because I will be able to frame my buy setup from above the new day opening gap. Okay, I am able to take the buy over there. That's why I am just unable to take this buy. I'm telling you this because some of you are new, so you guys will be confused because yeah, you will get confused because what you were telling, you are telling that uh, you are taking perfect setup, then you are telling this is a perfect setup, and you are also telling that you are not going to take that entry. Why is that? Why, if it is the perfect setup, why you should not take that buy? So this is the reason, because market didn't tap to this two fair value gap, anti fair value gap, last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. I don't depend on hourly chart, to be honest, but the way I explain, you can use that hourly fair value gap if you want. I don't feel comfortable. GJ, this is not a question, brother. Fair value gap and liquidity, they have different job. Okay, so like after taking the liquidity, market need a resting time. Look, there was a liquidity, so market didn't reach for this fair value gap, market went for this liquidity. See this relative equals, market went for that liquidity. Now it need a resting time. After eating some food, you have to spend some time, right, before going somewhere else. The resting place is this two fair value gap. So market didn't go for this fair value gap, market went for this sell side liquidity from 15-minute chart. When it has taken this sell side liquidity, that is that specific sell side liquidity here, when it has taken that sell side liquidity, now market has to reach until certain place to take some rest. This is that certain place, entry fair value gap, last fair value gap. Now it tap to this entry fair value gap. If I get any kind of market structure shift, I will, and with the fair value gap, I will simply say, I don't know what is going to happen, but I'm gonna take that buy, at least until this low. I don't care about anything else. That setup doesn't need to create from this entry fair value gap, it can create from this last fair value gap, but any of these two fair value gap should give me the setup. That setup I would love to take. I would love to participate in that setup. If it went through this last fair value gap, I will start looking for sell for this sell side liquidity, because this is the last fair value gap which has broken. That means market is not interested to hold here. Instead, it will go for that sell side liquidity. Okay. Now it reached to this area. I am comfortable now to look for buy. If I get this type of situation over there, this type of situation here, now I'll push my button over there with so confident that yeah, market is going around that area, because it has traded this entry fair value gap. Okay, brother, should we prioritize 4 hour fair value gap over 15-minute fair value gap? If you would love to use 4 hour fair value gap, then you have to execute your trade to 5 minutes at least 5 minutes at. You can't execute your trade from 1 minute chart. So your execution level should be 5 minutes. You can't see what is happening in 1 minute chart. Okay. Today I will doubt in 1 hour we have our last fair value gap even more down, right? Why did you mark the upper one? I saw there was the 1 hour last fair value gap. Let me check actually. There was the last fair value gap. Okay. Either way, that was the anti fair value gap. This is the 1 hour last fair value gap. But that was the anti fair value gap as well. Okay. So there is yeah, I didn't see it to be honest. But this is also the anti fair value gap. That is also important. Thank you, brother. I didn't notice the lower one. Sorry. I mean, this is the hourly last fair value gap. By the way, I don't need this one. If I get a market structure shift now, I'm good to go for buy. That doesn't mean you are going to push your button because I told that I am going for buy. Please don't do that. Oh, by the way, Bluenox has the offer 90% off that is valid until today, until tomorrow actually. So after tomorrow, you are not going to get that 90% off for Bluenox. On the left top corner, you can see tiny favorable gap in 15 minute also. There's also 15-minute favorable gap. Where is it? I don't see any 15-minute favorable gap. Oh, okay, here. Oh man, it's too small. Too small. Too small. I'm not gonna mark it. We will see if it can reach around that area. Then either way, this if you would love to mark that tiny small favorable gap, then as a last favorable gap, then this is going to be your entry favorable gap. So it is okay. But I am okay with this two favorable gap, and I believe that market will reverse any of this favorable gap from any of this favorable gap. If it doesn't do that, okay, it reached until this one, I'm going to remove this favorable gap. As market has reached until that favorable gap, I'm going to reach that one, remove that one. But market is falling, brother, take sell. I'm not interested to take sell yet. But after this big fall, you are not going to take sell. No, I'm not going to take sell. Still, I'm not going to take sell. I'm still looking for buy. When and how you are going to take sell? If this favorable gap is broken from 15-minute chart, if this 15-minute favorable gap is broken from 15-minute chart, I will start to look for sell until this sell side liquidity. Until then, I'm not interested to look for sell. I'll be interested to look for buy only. Just for buy. No sell for me. It tapped over there. If I get any kind of market structure hit with parallel gap, I'll take that buy. This is 1-minute liquidity. I'm going to remove this 15-minute parallel gap from over there. This is my 1-minute liquidity. So this is going to be my target. At the same time, I will take a partial to that last parallel gap from 1-minute chart. I'll just take a partial over there. If I don't get any setup, I'm not gonna touch this market. It is falling, I will let him fall. Yeah, I can look for a sell when this is going to be broken from 15-minute chart. I am not gonna frame any setup, but that is logical to look for sell. As it didn't work out with my expectation or my plan, I'm just not going to touch this market. Look from 15-minute chart, okay? That favorable gap should be broken from 15-minute chart. That means body should close from 15-minute chart. I guess Winston, you are with me from the beginning of this stream, okay? I guess so. If you are with me from the beginning of this stream, then you have heard that I told if you would love to, I am looking for buy, but if you can frame a sell, please don't say that over here, okay? Because you can look for that. There's nothing wrong. I am always right. No, you can be right. I can be wrong, but that doesn't mean you are going to tell that. Please don't say that, okay? If you think this is a perfect setup, please go for that. Now, if I am not looking for sell and if you ask me that sell was valid or not, I will simply say that it's not valid because I am not looking for sell. Market structure shift, fair value gap, immediate reaction, everything is not going to be right for me because I am not looking for sell. Okay, brother. I hope that it's clear. So I can only frame the buy setup. If I don't get that, I'm not gonna touch this market. I will let it go for this sell side liquidity or how far it will go. I don't care. I'm just not going to take any kind of entry. Either way, if it can be broken from 15-minute chart, yeah, you can go for the sell until this sell side liquidity. You can go for that sell. But I am not framing any sell setup. Instead, I will just keep watching the market because I am only interested to take buy. I still believe that market will go for some kind of liquidity. Yeah, the reason is market has taken the low over here. Monday low has taken. Market should not go below the Monday again. This low again before taking the Monday high or something. As if I had some kind of favorable gap around that area, some kind of last favorable gap from 15-minute chart, yeah, I would think that market is going to fall from that area because Monday high has taken Friday high. When Monday high has taken Friday high, there was a last fair value gap or something around that area, market has traded until that area, then it is falling, I could look for sell. There was just nothing. When there was nothing, I can't simply look for that sell. I was wrong, I didn't participate in this price action. If I'm right, I will look for the buy only. Still, I have the opportunity to trade, don't worry. Until 11:30, I will go for go for the setup. Tanya did it, targeted the sell side liquidity. Congratulations. Please don't talk about her here in that type of situation. You guys will think that um I don't want to compare or something like that. Okay, just nothing with Tanya or some other people. I'm just watching this candle how it is going to close. If it close below this fair value gap, I mean around that area, that is obvious that market is falling. Then yeah, I will think that market is falling for this sell side liquidity. Otherwise, I'm still looking for buy, and I believe that market is going to take that buy side liquidity. 19390 is gonna be taken. We have fair value gap 115, 119th July. Waiting for your entry, bro. Still now I didn't get any perfect. I mean, my entry I didn't get where I feel comfortable, and I would love to look for that setup. I didn't get it, but I believe that very soon I'm gonna get it. Okay, very soon I'm going to get it. I believe so. So it reached until the last level here. Just need to see this candle is going to close inside this fair value gap. The best option is to close above this constant crossment. That is the best option for me. I am still looking for a buy. If I get a market structure shift above this fair value gap, I'll go for that buy. This buy side liquidity will be my target. This is going to be my partial area. So I'm still looking for buy. If and only if I guess there is a small fair value gap. As market reach until this area, you can mark this fair value gap. I'm going to remove this one from my chart, and I would love to mark this fair value gap. As it is small, I don't mark them, but as market reach until this area, there is nothing wrong to mark this last fair value gap. So until market is above this fair value gap, I'm good to go for buy. So still I'm looking for buy. If any of you are looking for sell, please go for that. Arsenis, if you give us a win, I am entering your membership. Forget about that, brother. Just forget about that. That was a nice offer, though. I should have taken that nice. Oh man. What a offer, man. This is a swing high which is valid for shifting market structure. This swing high is valid for shifting market structure. This is a swing high which is valid for shifting market structure. Keep an eye over here, 1 minute 56 seconds. If market failed to close above this two black line within 2 minutes, no more buy is valid. It can be a fake breakout, I don't care, but I am not looking for buy anymore. If it failed to close at least above this two black line within 2 minutes, I am not looking for any kind of buy setup. Even if it go higher, I am unable to take that buy. So it has to close at least above this last parabolic gap. But brother, previously you told about this parabolic gap. As market has reached until this parabolic gap, this is the last parabolic gap from 15-minute chart. It was too small, I didn't mark it. As market has reached until that area, perfect. Now I am gonna observe this parabolic gap. I'm going to remove this anti-parabolic gap. If market failed to close above this parabolic gap, no buy is valid. Just 1 minute left. So this candle has to close above this two black line. This candle, okay, it has to close above this two black line. At the same time, this is the swing high, which is valid for shifting market structure. So in my opinion, this is the perfect buy setup we are going to get. So here, this is the swing high which is valid for shifting market structure. This is the order block. It's not going to work. Trust me, brother, it will work. If any of you push your button depending on my analysis, I'll simply say leave me alone. If you'd love to push your button, do it by yourself. Don't push your button with me. Are you feeling comfortable? Yep, brother, I'm feeling so comfortable. Are you going to see that is a perfect setup? If I get a market structure shift, fair value gap, immediate reaction, yep, I'm going to get, so it's gonna be the perfect setup. This is the perfect order block that should hold the price. Trust me, brother, this is going to hold the price. This is a swing high. So far it is valid for shifting market structure. All I need a displacement now with a fair value gap. If I don't get it, there is no setup. If I get it, very nice market structure shift, immediate reaction, fair value gap, tap to this fair value gap, boom. That is going to be my perfect setup for today, where I am feeling comfortable to take buy. Everything is in line. All I need just a displacement, fair value gap, immediate reaction. That's all I need. Did I get the market structure shift? You have to watch it. Did you get it? You got the market structure shift. All you need, a perfect fair value gap, immediate reaction. This is a fair value gap. If you get the immediate reaction, this is going to be your perfect setup. This is that order block. Remember, I talked about this order block is not going to be broken until this candle. Why this candle? I'm sorry, I'm unable to explain that one. But until this candle, it should expand. This is the job of this order block. Okay. Now the fair value gap, I marked it wrong. I mean, when this candle will close, there will be fair value gap. If there is no fair value gap, there is no entry. Simple. And the reaction should be immediate. Sorry, the reaction should be immediate. What do I mean by that? That means market has to reach this fair value gap within 3 candles. Is this the perfect setup? This is the perfect setup. And would you go for that thing? I would go for that buy. How far are you going to take? Here until this area, to this last fair value gap from 1 minute chart. It didn't tap to this fair value gap. I don't care. It's the close approximately entry. You have to push your button when it is very near to this fair value gap. Just for one tick, it didn't tap to this fair value gap. Don't count it. I'm not telling this for the first time. This is lot of time I have explained. See this line, you have to take a partial over there. So until this line, it's not good 28 handle, but you have to take a partial over there. Why? Because you will get a reaction from there. Why I'm gonna get the reaction? I'm sorry, I'm unable to explain that one. This is the reaction from this order block, which is until this order block. That reaction should create until that order block. So this entry should work at least until this order block. If it doesn't work, that means the perfect best setup didn't work. Now my stop loss is always too tight. Where you want to put your stop loss is your job. I'm not going to tell where you are going to put your stop loss. It's your job. If you didn't take your entry over there, you already got your opportunity over here, because this is also the immediate reaction. One candle, two candle, the very next candle, tap to this fair value gap. If it doesn't work, I will simply say that the market, the perfect setup just didn't work. It should work. I covered this fair value gap high only, all the or at the same time this 15-minute fair value gap. See this 15-minute fair value gap? I covered by that stop loss. That is my stop loss. Where you should put your stop loss over there below this low. I'm unable to do that. So if you want to put over there, you can do that, because if I'm wrong, I will take a huge loss. I don't want to take the huge loss. So my stop loss is over there. Oh, sorry, not there. Little below, actually, little below. Just cover the mean threshold of that order block. So let me mark the mean threshold here. Just I have to cover the mean threshold of that order block. See this mean threshold here, this one. This is the mean threshold of that order block. So my stop loss is going to cover that mean threshold of that order block. That's all. If I get wrong over there, I'll be stopped out over there to that specific mean threshold over there. I want to see that market will reach for this last parallel gap at least, and it will take, I will take the partial over there. This order block should hold the price until this area. If I'm wrong, I will say the perfect setup didn't work. This is the only setup I would go for the trade for today. This is the only setup I would go for the trade for today again. Do you feel confident? This is the setup where I feel confident, I feel comfortable, I feel everything, and it should work. If it doesn't work, I'm done with loss. This is going to be your propulsion block. See this down close candle? This is going to be your propulsion block. If this candle can close above this candle, then this is going to be your propulsion block. If this candle close above that candle, then this too is gonna be your consecutive propulsion block. Remember, that should be the partial. You can't hold your trade without taking the partial to that line. If you don't, if you hold your trade without taking the partial around that area, you are gambling. I am not interested to be part of with you, brother. This is the propulsion block. So mark the high, sorry, the open of that propulsion block. I'm gonna mark it as a order block around that area. This is the order block. I just marked it as a order block, but this is the propulsion block. But it reached until this down close candle. I don't care. This two candle is the propulsion block, consecutive propulsion block. Mark the 50% of that consecutive propulsion block. This is the mean threshold of that consecutive propulsion block here. Okay, sorry, not there. There. Again, if it doesn't work, I will simply say the perfect setup, it didn't work. This is the mean threshold of that propulsion block here. I'm going to mark everything with you guys. Okay, and I'm gonna explain this whole price action over there. Look, my stop loss just covered the mean threshold of that order block. Where should be your stop loss? Just below this low, around that low. I'm not interested to put my stop loss over there, because if I'm wrong, I'll take a small loss. I'm happy with that. This is the perfect setup which should react. Market should react from that setup. If it doesn't work, I'll get stopped out, and I'll be happy with that stopped out. I got stopped out, I'm done. This setup is done, and the perfect setup just didn't work. I'm wrong over here, I'm cool with that. I'm not gonna participate in this. I'm not going to touch this market anymore. If it go higher, if it keep going lower, I don't care. I'm just not going to touch it. That was my perfect setup. That should work. It didn't work. I'm done. Simply, I'm just done. My loss. I will try to mitigate my loss at the evening, because now it is obvious that market is going for this sell side liquidity. I'm just not interested to take that sell. Here I got this market structure shift, fair value gap, the sell setup here. This is the perfect sell setup now around that area. The best perfect sell setup over there. I'm just not going to take that sell around that area. This is the perfect sell setup. I'm just not going to take this sell because I was expecting market will go higher. It didn't go higher. Though it respected the last fair value gap from 15-minute chart, it didn't give me the opportunity to take the buy at least until the order block, which was obvious, or the last fair value gap, or the relatively equal highs from 1-minute chart. I didn't get it. I'm not going to touch this market. Here, this is now the sell setup where I am not going to participate because this is called revenge trading. You guys are interested about revenge trading? This is the revenge trading. Market has taken the buy side liquidity. This is the market structure shift, or this is the market structure shift. Any of them you will mark. This is the valid market structure shift. Here, this is the fair value gap. You don't need to wait to tap to this fair value gap because whenever you will get the market structure shift, you will take the entry over there. You have to do it because it is inside the another setup. Just cover the candle has made this fair value gap. Hold it until this sell side liquidity. Are you going to take this sell? No, I'm not going to take this sell. Why? Because this is called revenge trading. I was looking for buy. I didn't get that buy. Oh, by the way, if you would love to wait for this fair value gap as well, you can do that if you want. That is also valid because it is very near to the 50-minute last fair value gap. Is also valid as well if you want. I'm not going to take this because this is called revenge trade and I am not comfortable to take sell. Instead, I would love to look for buy as it didn't give me the perfect expansion toward that area. It was overzealous. Take that low, give me another lower market structure shift. I'm just not going to take that revenge trade. Instead, I will just maybe I will simply watch this market and I will see how it reach to that area or that area. I don't know. I will just watching this market. I'm not interested to do that revenge trade. Even I'm not interested to take re-entry. Remember the re-entry? This is the low of that origin setup. This is the market structure shift. Here is your fair value gap. Let me mark the fair value gap one more time. Here, this is the fair value gap. When market has closed above this fair value gap, I told that I actually take re-entry if the origin of the low didn't taken. It is not taken. I take my re-entry when market close above this fair value gap. I also not going to do that right now. Why? Because I got stopped out with the perfect setup over there. When the perfect setup didn't work, I am not feeling comfortable to take buy. I'm not feeling comfortable to take sell. It's a situation for me where it is 50-50 for me now. It should reach at least until this line. It should go for this sell side liquidity as well. I mean, from not 15-minute chart, from 1-minute chart, it seems like that market is going for that sell side liquidity. Either way, I'm not gonna touch this market because I'm got diverted over here. What market is going to do, I don't know. I just don't know what it is going to do. That's why I'm not going to participate in this price action. So that was the only setup for today. That was the perfect setup according to the price action. That was the perfect setup where I got stopped out below this low. I got stopped out. So I'm not feeling comfortable now to take buy anymore. If it go, I will just keep watching how it go because to be honest, it should not fall before trading this line. See this black line before even touch that line, it should not fall. That is not logical. I never see that happen in my life until now. It's kind of 100% of the time. So this is going to be maybe for the first time where I'm going to see something I never see happen. So this is going to be the first time I'm going to see something is going to happen in my life. I never see this didn't work. Trust me, brother. Until that line. I would love to add one more thing. Sometimes you see that when I get stopped out, I tell that I don't care to get stopped out. I will take re-entry. Now I am telling you, I'm not going to take re-entry from there. Why I'm telling you that? The reason is right now the time, it's near about 11. Market is very near to this sell side liquidity. After 11:30, market will start to prepare for the lunch hour. Right after 11:30, market will start to prepare for lunch hour. So here is the time. Time is the fact. It has to take any kind of liquidity before 11:30. So it is obvious that market is going to take this sell side liquidity. At the same time, I am not comfortable to take sell as my analysis was telling me market is going higher. From 1 minute chart, it is obvious that market is falling for this sell side liquidity. Market has taken the buy side liquidity, perfect market structure shift, fair value gap, market trade that fair value gap, it is falling for this sell side liquidity. From my higher time frame, I'm seeing that market is falling, just falling. This is called chasing price. If I take sell right now, it is called chasing price. If I take buy now, time is going to stop me. Why? Because brother, I'm very near to lunch hour. Why you are taking the sell? Sorry, why you are taking the buy? I need to finish some job before 11:30. So if you just think I will go over there within 30 minutes, you are wrong. I'm coming here. It is very near to me. So I'm going to take that sell side liquidity within 30 minutes. Don't take buy. This is the part you have to understand. So time and price. I'm wrong over here. I'm very happy to be wrong over there. I mean, not very happy. I'm very sad to be wrong over there because market didn't give me what I was looking for. I get angry on that. Yes, Evil Genius, we are below that 50-minute last fair value gap. The sell is obvious. I mean, this is the sell side liquidity. Let me mark the sell setup actually. I am not going to take it because it is just, in my opinion, that is revenge trading. So I'm not going to take that sell. So this is the market. Market has taken the liquidity. This is the swing low, which is valid for shifting market structure. This is the market structure shift. This is the fair value gap over there. Here, this is the fair value gap. See this highest up close body close candle, which is going to be your order block. If you'd love to mark this consecutive order block, that is also okay. I mean, I'm just going to mark it randomly over there. This is your consecutive order block or some kind of order block. Then market is falling for this sell side liquidity. I told that this is revenge trade. In my opinion, I'm feeling revenge trade because I was looking for buy, and finally when the last fair value gap is broken, it is obvious that market is going for that sell side liquidity. Also the time is telling me I'm going for this sell side liquidity. I am not feeling good here. I am feeling revenge trading. I'm not going to take that sell. When I got stopped out over there, in that moment I told that this is a sell setup. I'm not going to take it because this is revenge trade in my opinion. I'm not going to revenge the trade. Instead, I'll just watch this market. If it go higher, I'll be okay. If it go fall, I will be okay. But here, that is the sell. Hey, it's a part of trading. Life stop loss is appreciated. It saves bigger losses. Yep, brother, that's my opinion. I mean, I love to put my stop loss in some kind of certain level so that if I get stopped out, I will try to take a re-entry, but I love to put my stop loss very tight. So this sell side liquidity should be taken. That was the setup around that area. I explained why I didn't participate in that sell. I hope that that is clear to all of you. My bias was bullish until the last fair value gap of 15-minute chart. When the last fair value gap is broken, this sell side liquidity is obvious. I'm not going to participate in that sell side liquidity. At the last moment, I got that buy setup, which was perfect. That was the perfect gun to my head. I will go for that buy. It didn't work. I got stopped out. I took a loss over there. Then I could look for that sell, but I was feeling I was feeling like revenging the trade. That's why I didn't frame that setup. And I told that I'm not also interested to take the buy. The reason is either way it didn't give me the opportunity to take the buy. So it keep falling until this sell side liquidity. Perfect. I'm wrong with my bias. Yes, I'm absolutely wrong with my bias. I was thinking that market is going to take that buy side liquidity. The buy is valid above this area. So this is the first time I got an opportunity to take buy and it didn't take it. This is the fall. You can see the fall around that area. This is the fall. I don't like this type of fall in Tuesday. Then why it has created like this way? Man, this is the NAP week. NAP week is too tough to trade. I mean, sometimes the price action is too difficult to read because this NAP week. Did you tell this because you were wrong? I'm wrong only here. Take that buy. I take a loss. I could frame this sell setup because that is logical. I told you beforehand. Whenever market was over there, I told that when this travel gap is broken, look for the sell until this sell liquidity. I was feeling revenging. I didn't take that sell. That's all. And this is how I trade. Okay, this is my style of trading. If I'm wrong, I don't revenge trade. I stop trading. Wait for the next session. If I get something good in next session, I participate in this price action. So when market is falling in next session, that means the PM session, I will start looking for buy again. Trust me, I'm not keep looking for sell for this sell side liquidity. I'm not going to do that. I'm looking for buy again in my next session. If I get any opportunity to take buy, I'll go for that. If it doesn't, oh okay, I'm not gonna touch this market again. You say, why doesn't ICT notice me, brother? Maybe the first reason is because you don't even trade his concept correctly. Only one small model, liquidity graph, displacement, variable gap, order block, propulsion block, boom. This is not ICT. You ignore time levels, new week opening gap, new day opening gap, data lows session, liquidity Friday low, etc. Thank you, brother. So I guess you should not follow me. I request you not to follow me then, brother. Third eye trader, okay? Because I'm not following ICT, please don't follow me. You should follow someone who actually follow ICT perfectly, who follow everything. Please, it's my request, brother. No, no, don't block him. I will request him to just leave my leave our area. Okay, no, please don't block him. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Outlander, just let him go. Thank you, brother. Thanks for your I mean comment. Thank you, brother. Here, please, if you have time, come back on PM. I won't be able to do that, brother. If your bias was sell for today, you will start from the first 50-minute fair value gap below new day opening gap. No, if I was like, for example, I was looking for sell. If I was looking for sell when market this candle has created, see this candle in my 15-minute chart. If my bias was sell for today, when this candle has created and closed below this new day opening gap, I would start to look for sell for the first time. No sell before this candle. And then let me check the 10 a.m. news. So this is the 10 a.m. news. The news has released around 10. Around this is the 10 a.m. news. Market went higher. This is the last candle which has tapped to this fair value gap, to this 15-minute bearish fair value gap around that area. This is the bearish fair value gap. It tapped to this bearish fair value gap. I will start to look for a market structure shift. I would see if there was any market structure shift or not. So this is the low which is valid for shifting market structure, and I got the market structure shift around that area. This is my market structure shift. After shifting the market structure, I would see if there is a fair value gap or not. There was a fair value gap. If my bias is bearish, okay? I would see if that is a immediate reaction. Yep, my stop loss would be just above this candle. Okay, it's 23 handle. I wouldn't be able to catch that on maybe 20 handle. So yeah, I would take my entry over there because my stop loss should be at least 20 handle, no more than 20 handle. Where would be my target? See this relatively equal lows over there from 15-minute chart here. This is very near to that area, and I guess market has taken, okay, sorry, market has taken that liquidity. I mean, before creating this setup, market has taken that liquidity. So I would go for this last parabola from 15-minute chart. I would love to mark this one. Obviously, I wouldn't mark these two black line. Okay, that wouldn't be my last parabola. This is my last parabola. I would go for this trade until that area. This is going to be my first partial. This is my first partial, and this is going to be my target. This is going to be my first entry for today, and after that, if I was looking for sell, then when this one is broken, I would go for this sell. If I was bearish, okay, to be honest, if I was bearish, then this was my second entry until this new opening gap. I would take partial, sorry, high, sorry, high, low, higher, high. This was going to be my first partial. This is first partial. I would hold it until the sell side liquidity I had it over there. I don't remember where was the sell side liquidity. I guess it was here somewhere. I guess it was there around that area. So that could be my second trade for today here. If I tell you the truth, okay, I would get stopped out over here because my stop loss would be just above that candle high. See this candle high? That would be my stop loss, and I would be stopped out over there. I took re-entry over there. See this candle has closed around that area. I took re-entry over there. My stop loss would be the same area. This would be my target. This would be my partial. So this was the two setup for today. If I was bearish, as I wasn't bearish, I was looking for buy. So I took a losing trade around that area. Simple. What happened? Brother, I bought membership, but it's still not reflecting. Does it take time to show? Normally, it should show immediately. Anyway, I will wait. Thanks for helping. You're most welcome. I really don't know, Captain Singh. I never push the membership button, so I really don't know how it does work. Okay, I really don't know. Brother, but I'm not going to leave the session right now because I would love to stay a little more time to see how it is going to reverse. If you ask me, yeah, I'm still bullish. What you're talking about? Yeah, I'm talking about the truth. I'm still bullish because when market came to this new day opening gap around that area, I will look for the buy again. Mm, no, this is not a market structure shift. If it was a market structure shift, I would take a buy over there here to that. But it's called forcing market. I'm not interested to force the market. Even if it work, I don't care. I'm not going to force the market. So here it's still this 26 handle. As this is not the perfect market structure shift, I just don't want to take that on. Instead, I will wait for local market structure shift, and I'm still looking for buy. This sell side liquidity, no, I don't care about that sell side liquidity. This is the 50-minute last travel gap. I'm also not interested to see market will reach until this area. This is the new day opening gap from Thursday. I will start to look for a buy from this new day opening gap to see if I can create a buy setup or not, because buying is obvious for me still. I'm not thinking that trend is my friend. So market is falling, market will keep falling. No, I am still thinking that market is going to give me the opportunity to take buy, and that buy will help me to reach at least until some kind of buy side liquidity around over there. It's my expectation. Okay, I can be wrong. The way I got wrong over there around that area, you saw how I take a loss over there. So I can be wrong, but still I'm looking for buy. Ali, I have the new day opening gap. When I have the new day opening gap, I don't need to wait for 15-minute bullish fair value gap. If market close below this new day opening gap from 15-minute chart, then uh I need a bullish fair value gap from 15-minute chart. If it can close below this new day opening gap from 15-minute chart, yeah, I need a bullish fair value gap from 15-minute chart to look for buy. As I have this new day opening gap, I don't need to wait for a 15-minute bullish fair value gap. If I get another market structure shift over here, the way I got the setup around that area, I will take the buy again over there. Even if I'm wrong, I don't care. I will still look for a buy. Maybe in this type of situation, my target is gonna be a little smaller, but still I will go for that buy. We should wait 50-minute fair value gap after long run. I think I explained that already in XGen. I have already explained that. Okay. So if 15-minute candle close below this new day opening gap, yeah, you should look for a 15-minute bullish fair value gap again to look for buy. If 15-minute candle doesn't close below this new opening gap, you don't need a bullish fair value gap from 15-minute chart to look for buy. This is a swing high which is valid for shifting market structure. You are framing your trade from new opening gap. You have to understand this part. Okay, you are framing your trade from new opening gap. That's why you don't need 15-minute bullish fair value gap. By the way, it doesn't mean that market will go higher. That is my expectation. If I get it, I will go for it. And obviously it will be a very small range. If it doesn't give me that, and if it keep falling, I'm just not interested to take any kind of sell. Why? Because it's called chasing price. Why it is chasing price? Because today's Tuesday, and in Tuesday trend is not your friend. You can't think that trend is your friend. So it is falling, so you are going to take sell. It is falling, you are going to take sell. No, you can't go for that. You can't look for that. So far I was looking for buy, I got stopped out over there. That is the only problem, or sorry, only setup I failed. I still have another chance, so at least two chance one should deserve. I will go for another chance. Okay. But brother, you doesn't need to wait for the same thing. If any of you are looking for sell, please go for that. I'm just not interested to look for sell. Still I'm looking for buy. You can say me crazy, you can tell me anything you want, but yeah, I'm still looking for buy. Guys, did you push the like button? As I took a losing trade today, are you not going to give me the likes? It's not fair, okay? It's not fair. In about 3 to 4 weeks, I even didn't frame a sell wrong setup. And now when I take just a single loss, losing setup, perfect setup didn't work. You guys don't want to give me the likes. It's not fair, okay? Let's take a single losing trade. I will still have the another opportunity because one guy should take at least two chances. So this is my second chance. I'm gonna waste it by taking another buy. Are you feeling comfortable to take buy? Oh man, that I was so confident about there. I'm more confident over here. I'm more confident comparing with that buy to take the buy from there. But remember the stop loss. If you think the stop loss is too big, obviously I'm not gonna take that buy. I told that after a big fall, you always look for a 50-minute bullish fair value gap. But if you have the new day opening gap, you just don't need the bullish fair value gap from 15 minutes, okay? But that new day opening gap should be obvious, something like at least more than 8 handle, something like that. Okay, not some kind of very small one handle, two handle new day opening gap, not like that. Some kind of new day opening gap, and that should be some kind of, I mean, how to explain this one? I mean, you have to feel it that this new day opening gap should work. Like, look at this new day opening gap. There are just one one week, just 1 week over there. See, then this new day opening gap has never been traded. Never been traded. This is the second time market has traded this new day opening gap. So there I got the market structure shift over there. All I need a fair value gap. It can be losing trade because I ignored the fair value gap. As I tap to the opening, I just use the opening on. I removed the high, and my stop loss is going to be a little lower of that mean threshold. Though market should not come under that area, but for safety, I just put it little lower, just for safety, below this mean threshold here. Okay guys, I will take a break for 2 to 3 minutes. At the same time, either it will hit my target profit or it will hit my stop loss. I'll be stopped out or it will hit my target profit. Okay, I'll be back within 2 minutes. Okay. So far market is consolidating. Don't worry. Still I have the opportunity. This is not a perfect setup because I didn't have the fair value gap over there. Okay. So this is I took this entry depending on that order block and the inversion fair value gap. So if you ask me, brother, is that perfect setup? No, it's not perfect setup, but if you ask me, I will go for this trade depending on that order block, not the perfect setup. You know the 22YT model. No, it's not the 22YT model. It's the setup depending on that order block. So I covered the mean threshold of this order block. This is the order block. This one. Why this one is the order block? Because it has traded the fair value gap. This is the fair value gap. But brother, it's not fair value gap. It's new day opening gap. This is the most strongest fair value gap. I want to say market will close above this line. That all I would love to see. By the way, this is the propulsion block. uh, if I were trading, I'm not going to do that, okay? But if I was trading, what I would do, I would put my stop loss over there right now. But I'm not going to do that because you guys won't understand when I get stopped out what I do. So I will keep it over there. But if I were trading, I would put my stop loss over there because market should not come back again to this area. So I will put something here as my stop loss. Just remember, this would be my stop loss, because if I get stopped out over here, that is logical. It should not come back again to this order block area below this propulsion block. Okay, but as I'm in front of all of you guys, I'm not going to do that. I will keep it over there. I'm telling you everything what I actually do, and I can't just change my habit of trading to show you the perfection. I can't do that. So I am thinking this is my stop loss. If I get stopped out, that is my losing trade as well. Okay, this is going to be my losing trade as well. Again, I'm not telling you that it's gonna be a boom if I get stopped out over here. I got stopped out. Did I get stopped out? I think I got stopped out over here. Yeah. So in this trade, I took another loss. Okay, I kept it over there, but if I were trading, I got stopped out over here, and I was done with this trade. So this is my another loss over here. Why I do that? Because I love to minimize my loss, because I feel comfortable to take a small loss to get bigger win. I can take re-entry. That's why I trail my stop loss. So again, brother, I got a stop out over here. Even if it hit my target, keep that in your mind. In my life, I was I have taken another loss over here. This is my loss. This is the truth. Okay, so I will tell you the truth. What I would do if I were trading. And here I just kept it over there because this is the most obvious level where market should not reach. At least this mean threshold should not be violated. That's why I kept it over there, which is logical the way you should trade actually. So that's why I kept it over there. So from there to there it's 28 handle, but here I actually get stopped out to that 16 handle. I'm so much confident to be stopped out to that 16 handle instead of that 28 handle. Okay, I got stopped out over here, and it's another losing trade. Here I got 28 handle loss, but actually I would take that 16 handle. I will see how it is going to react around that area, because it should keep going higher. If it doesn't do that, that is my second loss. Is that the perfect setup? No, it didn't. It is not the perfect setup. It was the setup depending on that order block. Over there, I should take my entry when market tap to this order block around that area. That should be my entry. Here, that should be my first partial, and that is another loss. In today, two loss in a row. But I would love to stay until the 12, and I would love to see how it is going to finish its job. Where was the perfect setup? The perfect setup was only this one, which was inside. I mean, in my opinion, that was the only perfect setup. I told that brother there is no fair value gap. That's why it was not perfect setup. Evil genius. Yeah, I would go for that trade. My entry would be here to that area. That would be my first. Then when market went higher, I would put my stop loss just below that line here over there. That would be my trade for the second time. I would go for that order block entry, but as it didn't work, perfect. Yes, brother, I understand. I didn't take the setup. Yep. That's cool, man. It's absolutely cool. Good setup will create. I think it will create too soon. But because I have already taken two losses, as you see, I will be unable to take that good setup. It's okay. If this is reverse trade, actually I don't take this type of trade. To be honest, I don't take this type of trade. If you tell me, no, I don't take this type of trade. Why I took it? Because here when this order block failed to hold the price, market go back again below this new opening cap, it is obvious that market is going at least for this 50-minute last parallel cap, or here this rejection block is more obvious. That's why I just target until this rejection block. After taking the partial, put my stop loss to the break even. If it reverse and stop me out, I'm also cool with that. But it should at least go to this rejection block from 15-minute chart. I'm expecting that it will at least tap over there. But the more obvious thing is this 50-minute last parallel gap. As this new opening gap has broken, and over there, market reject that upside run. So that's why I'm not. But to be honest, it's not like uh, it seems like revenge. I'm just revenging the trade. It seems like to me that I'm revenging. So here the same situation around that area. Remember that cell, this cell, and that cell. They are the same thing. Okay, they are absolutely the same thing. So over there, I didn't take that revenge trade. Here I pushed my button because I really don't like to close my session with losing trade. That's why I pushed my button over there. But it seems like revenge trading to me. I'm just revenging the trade. I have this high time frame nudo opening gap, which is nudo opening gap is my high time frame price action. Okay, it's done. But yeah, it's done. I just took that entry to minimize my loss. Okay, so you can see it's near about 60 handle. So if I get that trade, there was near about 16 handle. If I take that entry, still there is 15 handle, 20 handle, something like that. So still I am in profit. I took that entry just because to mitigate my loss. That's all. But it feels like a revenge trade to me. Okay, look at the reaction from the rejection block. So make sure that you didn't hold your trade until some other level. The rejection block is extremely important. Okay, I'm telling you the truth. Okay, after taking a winning trade, I'm not just telling that, oh man, see, I mitigate all of my loss. No, it's not true. This feels like the reverse trade to me. I don't take this type of entry. Absolutely, I take this type of entry, but not in this type of situation. Here, that entry was feeling like I'm revenging. Okay, I was wrong, so I'm going to revenge the trade. It's all about feelings. If you ask about the price action, I have already explained the price action, why that sell is valid, why that sell is valid, because this new opening gap has broken and market failed to go higher, and simply history repeats. So over there, the way history repeated over there, here, look, every single time same thing is going to happen. Market takes some buy side liquidity, fall. Here the same thing happened. So history is going to repeat again over here. I was feeling this is the revenge trade. That was my feelings. Okay, now I have no power to hold my feelings, right? That was just my feelings. So I just mitigate my loss. That's all. Brother, this is not the order block which you are looking for to be traded. The reason is the real order block is over here. This is the highest up close body close candle, which is your real order block. So around that area, you see that I didn't wait to tap to this order block. Instead, I pushed my button when market was go below this new opening cap. I pushed my button around that area, that candle close area. Around that area, I pushed my button because this order block, if it has traded, cool, there is nothing wrong. I mean, it can trade that on, but this is not the order block. Your real order block is here. This is your real order block. You can say, but brother, here is the market structure. Here market has traded that fair value gap, so why it is not the order block? Even if you look for the order block, first you have to wait to trade that fair value gap. So this candle didn't trade the fair value gap. It's not the order block. And after trading this fair value gap, market didn't make any bullish candle around that area. So you don't have any order block over there. I saw this up close body close candle. I marked it as a order block, but it's not the order block. I mean, if it is clear to you or not. So I'm not expecting that market will go back again to trade that order block. The real order block was over there. This candle, highest up close body close candle, which has traded this fair value gap. You can ask me why this fair value gap. Now, either way, this is the entry fair value gap. This is the last fair value gap. This is the entry fair value gap. Either way, but I'm not seeing this fair value gap as the entry fair value gap. This is some first fair value gap. It is called some kind of first fair value gap. Okay, now it's impossible for me to explain the first fair value gap, but this is the first fair value gap where I'm expecting this order block. So when this order, I believe that it has traded the mean threshold of that order block exactly tick by tick. I'm not sure, but let me mark it. Just let me mark it. I'm not sure, but yeah, you can see over there. Just let me. Okay, over here. See, this is the candle. This is the candle which has validated this order block. After this candle, market come back again, trade the mean threshold of that order block. Just traded that mean threshold, then fall. This is the fair value gap which I want to see unfilled. This is that unfilled fair value gap. If it is filled by body or by wick, I will start to look for breaker block. Here, just look at the reaction from the rejection block. From 15-minute chart, I mean, if you remember, I marked this rejection block from 15-minute chart. So this is the reaction. Okay, this reaction can send the price until this where is that? This is the unfilled area. It can send the price until that unfilled area. It can send that. But in my opinion, as lunch hour is very near, this is going to be time distortion. Market has already done a lot of job, so it will still little bit over there. Then around the PM session, we will see how it is going. If you ask me, still I'm bullish. Is that clear about that order block, guys? So this is not even the order block. I marked it because that was the up close body close candle in that fall. That was the up close body close candle. So I was thinking that if it can trade that fair value gap or not, but I didn't wait to trade that fair value gap because that is illogical thing. Today is played like Wednesday and Thursday. Absolutely, really. The reason is this is NFP week, non-farm payroll week. In non-farm payroll week, price action is too difficult. So yesterday I explained how is this week is going to happen. I'm not asking any credit for that sell. I'm not asking boom from any of you because this is I'm not good with that trade. Okay, to be honest, I'm not good with this trade. I don't like to take entry in this type of situation. I just got confirmation that history is repeating. That's why I pushed my button over there. I could push my button over there, but I didn't push my button over there to that fair value gap because that was above the new day opening gap. So when the candle come back again below this new day opening gap, I pushed my button again. Still, I'm bullish and I'm thinking that market will go higher again. I believe that in PM session it will go higher again. But yeah, we will see that if it keep falling, then I really don't have anything to do because this is the expansion. This is not manipulation. This is the expansion. A very nice clean expansion. I don't like this type of expansion in Tuesday. Tuesday is basically the manipulation, but as Thursday, market will be consolidated. Most of the time, market make the consolidation around the Thursday. So Monday, Tuesday expansion is little, weird, weird. I don't like it. But I mean, if we crossed our daily trade limit, then it's revenge. But if we are not in our trade limit and took a logical entry, I don't feel it's a revenge trade, brother. Revenge trade is something. Let me explain. See this sell with the price action. This sell is valid with price action. This is valid sell with price action. That was valid sell because market has broken the last fair value gap. Remember, this sell is not valid. This is a valid sell. This is a valid sell with the price action. But do you have why you are going to take that sell? Do you have any sell side liquidity? You have this sell side liquidity. I agree with you. What is today? Manipulation day. Market has already done a lot of manipulation toward the downside. Why it should keep falling? It should go higher. That means I am I took a buy depending on the price action. Yeah, that was not a perfect entry, to be honest, guys. No market structure. I mean, there was a market structure sheet, but no fair value gap. So that buy was, or where was that? There was that. That buy was not perfect. But for example, there was a perfect buy setup. You took that buy, then you got stopped out, and then you took sell. I was feeling this is revenge trade. That was my feelings. Okay, I'm not telling this is revenge trade for you. It was revenge trading for me. This is my psychology. That sale was revenge trading for me, not for you. It was revenge trading for me because I was feeling I am I'm revenge trading over there. That was my feelings. Is that clear, brother? It's not about like your daily trade limit. It's not like about I can take 4 entries in a day, 4 losing trade. I can do that because my stop loss is always below than 20 handle. I always trail my stop loss to first, and I got stopped. Even if I get stopped out, I got stopped out with losing. So my stop loss is always too small, so I can able to take 4 losing trade in a day. 4 losing trade, though I never hit it. But whatever, uh, it was feeling like I was taking losing. I mean revenge trade. It was my feelings. It seems like we are going to get the manipulation in Thursday, not tomorrow. Thursday. Tomorrow should be the continuation. But Thursday price action is gonna be hell. It's my opinion. Okay. If you ask me what I actually do, I will not participate in that fall. I will not participate in that fall. That fall, no. I will look for a buy over there. That is my only losing trade for today. For example, this is the only buy for me. Until now, this was the perfect setup for me. I take a losing trade. So if you ask me today's session, this is my losing trade. I don't do anything until now in this market. I just push my button for the buy for the first time over there, and then I stop. Still now I didn't do anything. I'm watching this market. Maybe I will get another opportunity to the PM session to take buy. I am not interested to take sell. Then why I pushed my button over there? Now it is very difficult to explain because if I say this is not perfect setup, I'm wrong. I'm telling you lie. If I say this is the perfect setup, I'm also lying to you. So this is kind of expectation. I pushed my button depending on my expectation, which is ethically wrong. I should not push my button over there. Ethically, I did something wrong. Depending on price action, I did right. Trading is all about psychology, brother. Okay, so it's all about your psychology, how you are going to think about this market. I'm explaining my right now my situation of my mind, the state of my mind. Okay, what I'm thinking. I'm just telling you that it's your job what you want to take from here, what you want to don't want to take from here. If you want to take that sell from here, I will say that you took something wrong from here. That boom, I don't ask you even the boom for that sell. So you can see that it just hit my target, the rejection block. Now it is consolidating. Depending on that price action, it was correct. But depending on the ethics, the trading ethics, no, this sell is not right. If you took that sell, it was valid. That sell was valid. This sell, absolutely, it's not valid. For example, you are looking for sell. Okay. For example, you are looking for sell, but you missed all of this entry or everything you have missed. So you took that sell from there. It's valid because remember there was a last parallel cap which has been broken. You took that sell. It's absolutely valid. This sell is not valid at all. You can't take that sell. I can't take that sell. That is illegal. Okay, you should not take that sell. To be honest, I don't need your club. I don't need your judgment. I don't need anything from you, my brother. But I will tell you the truth. What I think when I do something, what I think actually. One question: is it good idea to have directional bias before market starts? Absolutely, brother. You have to do that. If you don't have the directional bias, you don't need to be right. Like you can say, today I'm wrong. I was bullish and market fall dramatically. It fall. I was wrong, and finally, I got a losing trade there. I got a losing trade over there. So I'm absolutely wrong with my bias today. Market was bearish. What does it mean? I'm wrong. Trust me, brother. Rest of the days I'll be right. Every single time right. Sometimes shit happens. Today that was shit. Shit happened today. Can I change my bias? I can change my bias depending on that price action. When the last parabolic gap was broken over there, I could set change my bias until that sell side liquidity. What I do in that type of situation? If I'm not overzealous, if I don't need the money when I was trading, okay, not now, when I was trading. For example, I need some money. I just need, I mean, I don't know why, but I need some money. That's all. Yeah, I go for that sell. That sell only. After getting stopped out over there, I will take that sell. In general, what I do, I don't do anything. It is falling, I don't do anything. It is falling, I don't do anything. I keep waiting for buy, depending on the day. What day is today? Today is manipulation day. It should be manipulation. It's expansion. I don't like that expansion. I need the manipulation. When market has taken the sell side liquidity or everything has taken, it should keep going higher. So that is expected from today. So I will go for that buy. I am not gonna participate in that sell. Okay. Did you awesome? Irrespective to the PNL, you also talk about what's the right way. Good job on being real, brother. You are awesome. Thank you, Skitters. Yeah, that's my opinion only. Okay. Thank you, man. One losing day doesn't define your trading career. Either way, this is the paper trade. So now this losing trade, see, this is the 4 shares. Remember yesterday I tried to close my trade, but there was some internet problem. That's why I took that loss. So just forget about that loss because that was some kind of problem. Okay, then today I took this loss of $1,000. Then I got $1,800. Still, this is not a losing trade, a losing day. Still, it's a winning day. I just want to explain that it's my losing day. Why? The reason is it's going against my ethics. I should not push my button over there. It is falling. You're wrong, brother. No, I'm not wrong. My bias was bullish. I pushed bearish setup, bearish entry. I did something wrong, which is not ethical. That is gonna lead me to be a loser in a longer term. If I keep this habit in my mind, I will be a loser in a longer term. I don't wanna be a loser. So if I wanna be a winner, what I should do? I should wait for the buy setup. For example, I have just two time. I have the permission for two time to take buy. I will push my button two time for taking buy. That's all. So yeah, today my bias, not today. In the morning session, my bias is wrong. Still, I'm bullish. Keep that in your mind. From 15-minute chart, this is the buy side liquidity. Remember 19390. I am. I will look for that buy. It doesn't need to take that buy side liquidity, but I am looking for buy. Okay. So for today, I am looking for buy. And from 15-minute dollar index, all I can see, market came back again to this propulsion block. It should keep going higher for that buy side liquidity. So dollar index was falling as well. This guy was falling as well. Okay, it is unusual actually. So dollar index falling, NASDAQ is also falling. Can you see it? Dollar index, it's falling. NASDAQ is falling. It's unusual. It happens in NFP week. So don't say that I end my day in a losing trade. Okay, I pushed my button against going against my ethics just to make sure that it's not my losing day. Okay, just to show that it's not my losing day. Now if I would love to look for a buy, I have to wait for a 15-minute bullish parallel gap. I have to wait for a 15-minute bullish parallel gap. I'm going to remove this nude opening gap. The thing is, I have the same nude opening gap from the same week. I would love to keep it on my chart. I am gonna remove all other nude opening gap in my chart. If I love to look for a buy, I need to wait for a bullish parallel gap. If I get it from 15-minute chart, I'll be okay. Otherwise, I'm not gonna do that. In PM session, yeah, brother, I will looking for buy. I'll look for buy. I'm not looking for sell. That's my expectation. But I will tweet. Okay, if you are with my Twitter, I will try to tweet if I get something cool in the PM session. So if I get any kind of setup, I will tweet that my Twitter. If anybody has any question, you can tell me. Otherwise, I'm gonna close my session as it's already 12. Guys, push the like button. If if you didn't push it, just make it 150 likes if you want. I have just 140 likes. Just need 10 more likes. So if you want to push the like button, I'll be happy. If any of you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Before even closing the session, I would love to do some kind of advertisement. So one more time, over here, this is the Apex, which we have the offer for 150k, 250 and 300k. I love to take 150k. Okay, all of them are for $40, but don't go for 250, 300k. That's my advice. Please don't go for that. Instead, please take 150k for $40. If you can pass it by 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, I don't care. Wherever you will pass it, you have to pay $85, which is not the regular price. Obviously, this is discounted price, and this is gonna be valid until 15th August. The coupon is T2 Wizard. So if you would love to use that coupon, I'll be grateful to you, brother. So if you want, okay. If you don't want, I'm not gonna force you. At the same time, if any of you are interested about my funded futures, you can see the 50k account for $80, 100k account is 150, and 150 is $220. Okay, you don't need to pay any other fees. Just pay this fee, pass this challenge, start earning money. You don't need to pay any kind of activation fee. See, this activation fee is none. You don't need to pay anything. If you use the code T2 Wizard, then you will get the discount, 5% discount for all of them. If you fail to pass it, this is the reset amount, $50, $70, $100. If you use the code T2 Wizard, you will be able to get the 5% discount from there as well. Okay, so $50 is gonna be $47.50 something. I mean, you will get the discount over there. Here you have the expert plan as well. The difference between expert plan and the starter plan is in expert plan you don't need to, you don't have the scaling, you don't have the payout, you don't have the consistency. Okay, so you have nothing. Just pass it, earn the money. Here also 1 day pass, you don't need to wait for 2 days. Just try to pass it by 1 day or 2 day, whatever it is, then start earning money. My strong advice is buy the prop firm only if you think that you know when you should stop. When you take a losing trade and you are keep taking the entry, don't take the prop firm because you are not ready yet. But if you know little price action and you know most importantly when you should stop, I should stop right now because I took two losing trade, I should stop right now. If you know when, I mean, you should not do the over leverage. I took a loss by two handle, done. I'm gonna take another entry that is going to be two handle as well. If it is a loss, I'm gonna close my chart. I'm not even gonna sit in front of my chart. Whatever happen, I will see it later, no worries. Then and only then take the prop firm. Otherwise, if you don't know when you should stop, don't take it because otherwise you will just waste your money. My advice is 150k, as it is, in the volatile market 150k is the best option. Okay, so it's the best option. I mean, yep. So this is the my funded future, and over on the left top corner you can see there is a Bluenox, where we have 90% off. The code is same, T2 Wizard. So all of this prop firm, I have the same code, T2 Wizard. You will get the link on the description if you're interested. And that Bluenox is gonna be valid until 31st. That means until tomorrow. So from tomorrow, it's not valid anymore. Tomorrow, 31st July, around 1:30 p.m. I will do the members only video one more time because I missed the last week. I mean the last Friday PM session members only live. So I would love to give it to them. If you are my member, don't forget to join over there. If you miss it, don't worry. I have made another folder in my playlist which is actually members only live. You will get the video or live over there. So don't get panic, okay? Thank you, Tito and Outlander. Hey Nicolo, thank you, man. Brother, that's why you were successful today. Was like Maradona goal, World Cup hand of God. You're a real good trader, really wizard. Thank you, brother. Before, okay, thank you, Tamimi, for reminding them. Please push the like button before close. I'm pressing that close. I mean close. Okay. Hello. Me got 50 points. You think I should keep trading for today? Oh man. If you get a winning trade just for $1, okay, you take an entry and your target profit was just for $1. For example, just for $1, and it hit your target profit. Close your chart. Don't even sit in front of chart. When the session is closed, come back and watch what happened in the rest of the day. Was there any another opportunity, or if you were over there, could you take another entry or something, whatever it is, okay? But if you take a winning trade, close your chart right now, right there. Don't watch the chart again. This is all about psychology, brother. Again, if you sit in front of your chart, I don't care how strong your psychology is, you will push your button again. And if that is a losing trade, you will blow your mind, okay? And that will lead you in a losing circle. Please don't do that. Okay, please don't do that. Winning trade, close your trade. I mean, close your chart. Just a feeling that it will go up, or is the price action a reason? No, it should go up because today is the manipulation day. When market has taken the sell side, it should go for the buy sell liquidity as well. So it's not a feeling, it's a reason, price action reason. So it can be different. This week can be different. The reason is this week is the NFP week, non-farm payroll week. The non-farm payroll is really difficult. That week is really difficult. Okay. So sometimes shit happens. So the way it happened today. Okay. See this buy over there to this fair value gap. Brother, it is inside the lunch hour. I'm in the market. I was in the market. I wouldn't take that sell. I would take that buy. Why would take that buy? It is 1150 to 10 macro. Where is going to be your target? The last fair value gap over there. At least I will take the partial over there. If I would love to hold it until that area, I would love to hold it until that area. But here, this is going to be my partial. Either way, that could be my trade. But it is inside the lunch hour, brother. I'm just telling myself the way I explained this sell that I wouldn't go for that sell. This is my buy where I would go for that buy. But brother, this is not even a valid market structure shift. This is my trade. Okay, brother, I don't have anything to say to explain. I just would love to say this is my trade until this last fair value gap over there. If it doesn't work, I get stopped out over there. This is going to be my second losing trade. I will wait for the PM session to look for another buy. If I get another opportunity, I will take another buy. If that is a losing trade as well, this is gonna be third losing trade for today. Okay, so this is my opinion, just opinion. What I would do, my trading. I'm not telling you to do that. That is my trading. Okay, let's see what we can do during the PM session. 3% to finish my challenge. I hope I can do it till next week. Miguel Junior, if you have already got a winning trade today, don't push a button today, okay, brother? This week is extremely difficult. Trust me, brother. Great session, lots of gems. Thank you, Tito. Hey, hobby guy, thanks, man. What happened, Tamimi? You have just deleted someone's message. Okay, maybe it was something not good. Okay, guys, thank you for joining, and please don't push your button over there. As I told that I would go for that trade, please don't push your button over there, because as you can see here, all you have to do is you have to wait for a 15-minute bullish fabric gap. So I have already given you all the rules you should follow. If you don't follow them, you can't blame me then for that, okay? Because the way I'm trading, I'm not telling you to take that entry. This entry, I didn't tell you to take that entry. This is an order block entry, which is really you need little more deep price action. Okay, and you can see I was wrong. Absolutely, I was wrong over there. But did I ever tell you to take this entry? No, I didn't tell this to take this entry. The same way, I didn't. I'm not asking you to take that entry as well. That was my entry. If I don't get profit over there, I'm cool. But what I'm doing, I'm not telling you to do that. The way I put my stop loss, I didn't tell you to put the stop loss like that way. Put your stop loss in a logical level where you have learned to put your stop loss. That's all. Okay. Okay. I want to thank you. You're most welcome, Junior. Why are you buying inside a 15-minute bearish fair value gap? As I told you, brother, I'm not interested to explain you this thing, but this is the launch hour where the 15-minute fair value gap, the liquidity doesn't work. Okay, the launch hour is different. It's absolutely perfectly different. So I'm not telling to do that. I was just telling I would go for that buy from this fair value gap to that fair value gap. Why and how, it's nearly impossible to explain that for me. You don't need to take that one. And as ICT told, launch hour you should not trade. So please don't trade. I just told it's my opinion. I would go for that. I wouldn't go for that sell. That sell, I wouldn't go for that. I would go for that buy until this fair value gap, at least the partial over there. If I'm overzealous, then I will go for this one. If market reach over there, can be wrong. I can be stopped out. I don't care, but that would be my setup. It can fall. If it keep falling, I'll get stopped out over there. I'll take a loss over there. There's two loss in a row in that type of situation. I will take two losses. So that sell I wouldn't go. That buy I would go. Okay. Happy to see you how you handle losing day. Thanks, bro. Stay safe. Okay, thank you guys. I guess you're most welcome. Cool stuff to buy, brother. Thank you. So, guys, make sure that you have left a like to me and before leaving the stream. I'm going to close my session. Either way, if it hit my stop loss,